this city, there's crime on every street. But one man has seen enough. He's Lieutenant Frank Drebin.
Whatever scum did this, not one man on this force will rest for 1 minute until he's behind bars. Now let's grab a bite to eat.
He's a good cop who's having a bad day. His best friend...
Everyone should have a friend like you.
...is in a coma.
As soon as Nordberg is better, he's welcome back at Police Squad. But I wouldn't wait until the last minute to fill out those organ donor cards.
His girlfriend asked him to look her up.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that.
And his city is in the hands of a master criminal with a sinister plan.
I must kill the queen.
How can any police story contain this much action? This much romance?
I like cops.
All right.
Or this much baseball? Starring Leslie Nielsen, a cop who's always on the alert. Mikhail Gorbachev.
I knew it.
Queen Elizabeth, everyone's favorite queen. Priscilla Presley, a woman who really cooks.
How hot and wet do you like it?
Ricardo Montalban.
Frank.
You're both right.
George Kennedy, the partner with an appetite for danger. O.J. Simpson, as you've never seen him before. And Reggie Jackson in his first dramatic role. In a movie so big, it had to be filmed in color. The Naked Gun, from the files of Police Squad.
See you.
Dumb reason. I thought Naked Gun came out in 1990. Did not realize it came out in 88 until you see the beginning of this movie with all the big name terrorists of the 80s.
I like how we got the King of Scotland, we got Gaddafi, we got
Gorbachev.
Gorbachev
Gorbachev is there.
Ayatollah, and we got Arafat, yeah.
And Castro.
No. Hold on, wait. There was one more person. Just looking at it now and seeing him and the look that he made throughout that movie. He was the last guest to enter the room. Here's me. Hi, Vladimir.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I thought it was. I was like, is that Vladimir Putin? And I saw Gorbachev. I'm like, no. So he must be with the. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
No.
That was me. That was me thinking. Now I'm sorry, y'all.
Here's the other thing. I swear, when I saw Gorbachev, I'm like, so Gorbachev, are you trying to tell me that you became time skip Vladimir Putin in the future? Because how you look in this movie is how that motherfucker looks right now.
Let me tell you something. This Naked Gun. Naked Gun is it's a series of 3 movies. We're talking about the first movie, but it was based off of limited television series. They only got 1 season. Police Squad.
It was on ABC. I only seen clips of it, but it's on like a many people's list of saying it was one of those shows that was canceled way too early.
It got 6 episodes, and ABC was like, "Nah, we good." And if it's online, you can find it online. It's actually pretty fucking hilarious. And I think what you were saying, D, we were talking offline. It was just like, I guess that's where the networks were just kind of at the time, where it's like, we're good. Let's move on to something else.
And like at least for me, it's kind of really hard to track a lot of the stuff that came out in the early 80s because a lot of the really good entertainment was in movies, not in television. At least for me, at least when I looked at all these shows, I'm looking at it didn't start popping on TV until going towards the end of that decade. Towards the end of the decade. Actually around my 88. At that point, Heat of the Night, Miami Vice, and a couple other big time shows. Matlock, Perry Mason wasn't on. No, Perry Mason wasn't on until later on in the 90s, but still. But you see what I'm saying? There was these, like, all the big time shows didn't come out till later that decade. So for me to hear that Police Squad kind of got scooted off, it's on that same level of, Damon Wayans was in Saturday Night Live for like 4 weeks.
Yeah. This is one of those.
It just happened.
Yeah, it's one of those kind of situations where it's like, all right, cool, you know. Yeah, okay, so D. Perry Mason was in that section because it was from 85 to 1995. So it was
Okay, I
still,
just had to make sure. I
that's
wasn't
still-
really sure. on that.
So it was hitting around the same time as Matlock.
And then you still had Love. I think Love Boat was still on television and shit like
The
that.
tail
you still,
end of Love Boat, where Love Boat was
Mhm.
kind of like just there for the sake of being there. And then,
Yeah, because when you
what's
look-
happening
but-
now and all that other shit, you know.
but when you look at that television, where television was at, and you do it compared to the 80s, oh my god! I mean, compared to 80s movies at that time, oh my god, the movies bodied them. Just there was just so much better entertainment in the movies. But anyway, but what makes it so interesting about this is the fact that they got Leslie Nielsen. Leslie, who started off his career doing cowboy roles and serious roles, and then by the time Airplane came out, he changed up his whole gig. He was comedy at that point, mainly because the directors and writers of this one were the same people that brought Airplane out, Kentucky Fried Movie out, and they would later replace. And they were later replaced and show how dated they were when they replaced Keenan Ivory Wayans for Scary Movie 3 and 4. So you know, it happens, man. But they wrote all three of of these movies, and I think they did Spy Hard too, but I'm not really sure about that.
I think what tripped me out is like because Naked Gun is where I first saw Leslie Nielsen. So imagine you watch the Naked Gun series, right? And then you go back and you watch a movie called Creepshow where Leslie Nielsen is literally playing it straight the whole fucking movie. It fucks you up. And then that's when you realize, like, oh shit, he has done some serious roles. And it throws you off because you're expecting him to laugh it up or do some stuff, and it's like, oh, he's not laughing.
And that's why you have like George Kennedy. You have George Kennedy in the movie who had that same pedigree, doing serious movies. By the time he got to that stage, you know, Silver Fox age, he was doing a lot of B movies. He was doing a lot of comedy. So the Naked Gun was his big shit. You know, that was his big shit during his late stage of his career. So. Yeah, and then
Kennedy is like the straight man to Leslie Nielsen's Frank Drebin, basically.
Yeah, like it's kind of funny where you got Frank Drebin, Leslie Nielsen, who's doing all of the comedy. You got to have him be straight. So all of the comedy that you do give George Kennedy, it's a lot of sight gags and a lot of him being the prop in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you get that. You know. Then you got OJ.
Hertz era OJ.
listen. You got OJ playing what would soon later be very loosely lampooned as the "come on, you jive turkeys, what kind of front is this?
What kind of low down is this?"
Listen, I have to get back to the streets where I come from, sucker.
OJ in this movie
he plays
series,
the cop.
he's like in the first like 15 minutes of the movie and stuff, and he just
he's
first 15
in
minutes.
movie.
Chris, please, the generosity is not needed. He's literally in this movie for a good 4 minutes.
4 minutes total and stuff. And like in the
but I was going to say like 8.
But it expands big time. But it expands big time in the second and third movie and stuff. Which he's basically playing the slapstick, just him just doing ridiculous stuff, and it's actually funny. And
the third movie is actually where I think he's his funniest because there's this one thing that George Kennedy does. He'll tell like, "Hey, take a minute." He's like, "Okay." And he'll like walk off. I can't really describe the jokes, but they do it to him like 3 times in the third movie, man. So when we actually get to that movie, it's going to be funny because the third movie is just wild. Anyway,
the shit that had me rolling is that his character Norberg at the beginning of the movie, this sets up what the movie's about, right? We already saw the slapstick with Frank Drebin taking out the terrorists, which in and of itself is funny because he literally.
Don't let me catch you guys in America.
No, not even that. Not even that. The joke for the longest time, because even as a kid, if you were a kid of the late 80s, early 90s and stuff, Mikhail Gorbachev stain on his head, that was always a thing, right?
Yes, that was a thing.
And I remember asking my dad, Dad, what's that on his head? And he was like, I think my dad thought it was like, was it like a birthmark or some shit like that?
Yeah. I thought it was like a burn mark. I always thought it was a burn mark or something.
I said birthmark or something. But anyways, when you see Frank Drebin put him in the fucking full Nelson and then half Nelson and then wipe it off. Even as a kid, I laughed because it was fucking hilarious. Like, I knew it.
It's like I knew it.
And hold on. How do you? I meant to tell you this, Chris. How did y'all like the '80s propaganda that was said with Gorbachev? Why do we do this? I am getting good with Americans. I am more popular than the president. And I'm thinking to myself, yo, what if we did a movie like this and we had Vladimir Putin say the exact same thing? Putin would give you a medal. I say that all the time.
No. Here's the D. You forget. See, first of all, it wouldn't even be Putin to say it. See, Putin would do the exact same thing that homeboy did in this movie. He was the last person to show up in the room. He sat there. He just Putin faced the whole time and didn't say shit.
The fact that the Ayatollahs, they're like, hey guys, we have to come to an agreement on one terrorist act to show proof that we're serious.
You watch that, I swear, you watch that. Watching that scene now. Just saying, watching that scene now. You couldn't do this today.
What's more hilarious for me is that it's like death to America, death to the West. Now let's all keep on talking in English.
No. My favorite one. We have to show the United States the great Satan.
And it's
you know what? And look, I get it. We were young at that time, but I swear, I laughed knowing that was actually a thing. They really did refer to the U.S. as that.
I just know the whole time there's an Iranian dude that loves the United States that was sitting in the movie theater when that was said, just Arthur fisting the whole time.
But here's the
I hate these white folk.
But here's the fucked up part, right? There's a part of me that low-key thinks those kind of things kind of happen to a degree. Maybe, possibly.
Yeah. Not as I guess nefarious and gentlemen, please. We at the Doom, we of the
Legion of Doom.
We of the evil society have come today to take them.
Because it was literally the who's who of 80s evil guys that was told to us as kids that were evil on the news every day.
Here's the thing that killed me. When I look at the 80s, like, yo, why is Reagan not in that room? That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, shout out to Call of Duty. I'm sorry, I gotta bring up Cold War every fucking time. I was like, I mean, it ain't ballsy, but it's ballsy that y'all actually literally put Reagan in that fucking game. Yep. I'm sorry.
And then said, go over there and kill all those Nicaraguans. Do it for the Gipper.
You know how. Yo, Chris, how badass would that scene have been if Reagan showed up and just punched out one of the terrorists that Leslie Nielsen forgot about?
I mean, because it's not this. When we get to Hot Shots was taking so many pot shots at Saddam Hussein, and you know what? It was actually funny. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was actually pretty fucking hilarious. No lie.
And it makes me say, look, when we get to Hot Shots, yes, you're right, but it also is going to remind me of why I also say they killed that nigga for no.
They really did. Look, yo, somebody after 9/11,
as respect to America doing their job and finding that nigga on that time. Here's me. So he didn't do nothing wrong.
Really, it was, look, ain't getting political, but I'm just gonna save this for a minute. There was a certain subsection of people in that country that kind of sort of wanted that shit to happen, but they just wanted
yeah. That's what D calls the rich. That's what we call the rich. And I'm just going to put parentheses because I don't know the term for it. The white version of all the people out there. It's like, no, we gotta get rid of it. Nah, man, he getting poor folk like hope and shit. Nah, you can just bomb everything. We'll be gone. When y'all start dropping bombs.
Even I was just like, Saddam has done some fucked up shit, but he didn't do anything. I mean, I know it's unpopular to say that right now because, go America, but no.
Just really think about it. Think about how America pulled up in Iraq. just.
They literally Frank drumming the shit minus the laughs.
Think about it. There were kids playing hopscotch the day before.
And then
we took out a terrorist camp, sir. That was a city full of innocent civilians.
Terrorist camp. Okay, there was one right there, right beside that church, that school full of. Oh my God.
Cheney laughs and Jones strikes.
Cheney. stairs and having a stroke, but also having an erection.
Stairs
tell
and
you something.
no, stairs and
Stairs
no
and
Russian.
Stairs
Stairs and no Russian.
Stairs and stroke, stairs and erection.
Let me tell you something, guys, before we continue this movie. I love the movie about Cheney and stuff, right? Me and D were in the theater dying laughing every time he's like, I might want to call an ambulance. I think I got a stroke right now. And I was like, that's exactly how strokes work. But I'm laughing at how subtle the shit was. And me and D were dying laughing, just like, yeah, I got a stroke.
He was on the phone. Yeah, that's right. Nurse, can you tell him? Yeah, I'm having a heart attack right now. It's me. You want to get up? Maybe do some breathing exercises, stretch, maybe take a piss. Show action is all these actions.
But nah. So after that whole opening sequence, even to the point that he tells he pulled his turban off and he has a fucking mohawk.
I like the uppercut he gave him in the turban just so.
That was a clean uppercut.
But the opening of this is
Who
hilarious.
are you? I'm Lieutenant Frank Drebin.
Drebin, Police Squad, America. Ah!
And then the sight gag that no matter what you do, it's still the funniest thing in the world. Having the guys on a rig running around with the siren.
Somewhere Eris would look. I feel Eris loved that whole sequence because that's some shit that Eris would do like immediately. In fact, that's Eris at San Diego Comic-Con with his rig.
Yeah,
we need to do that, Eris. We go to San Diego. One of these jokes. We
need to have hold on, make it even better. We need a speaker.
I need to get the pill.
No, not well. You know what? No, I got the JBL Extreme joint. Yeah. So we could just blast the shit out of the Naked Gun theme song.
It's like no. What we put that of course they're gonna have like one arcade machine there. We put it like in front of the NBA jam, and you just see the joke just spinning. You just see somebody like doing like a big old duck.
But nah, like
we got a plan now. We got a plan.
But nah, like after that whole sequence, we see the whole shit with Norberg, and the funniest sequence is when he kicks open the door and his whole foot gets in there, and the gang has time to take the gun out, put the clip in there.
And then Eris's joke. Freeze! Drop your guns! The one guy
puts his gun down. Everybody else in the room is looking at him like, what are you doing?
Nigga, are you serious?
I just like how it was a real smooth.
But dog, we got Ricardo Montalban, aka Khan, who I love him as an actor. Him and Christopher Plummer are like great. They were in like probably two of my favorite Star Trek movies from that era and stuff, Wrath of Khan and Undiscovered Country, because they played the fuck out of some bad guys and shit in like that Shakespearean way and stuff, right? You see Ricardo Montalban, and I like that the movie didn't even show him in the silhouette. You just see the fucking fluffy hair, and I'm like, that's Ricardo Montalban right there. And they just show him right there, like, there's your bad guy. We ain't gonna even fucking delay this shit.
No, Chris, what he does is he walks into the room. First of all, he appears in the room, and then he picks up the gun, points at him, and says,
shoot him.
Kill him. Just very subtle. Kill him.
They shoot him and he fucks his own self up.
What I love is everybody emptied the clip in their handguns. He gets hit several times, and then he starts. At this point, it turns into physical comedy because he is just fucking himself up at every possible turn.
Dude, he went hitting the paint door though.
No. My favorite part was he leaned into the door that said wet paint, and he's like, "Oh damn!" Like I gotta get it.
Oh man!
It's like the one thing that didn't hurt him. He's like,
it was an inconvenience. The best one for me. The bear trap. The bear trap. Why D? Because they didn't do what I wanted at the end of this scene. Was when he fell into the water, a bunch of sharks just jump out of nowhere.
If it was animated, that would have happened.
Or I'm sorry, Eris, our humor. a car out of nowhere.
Stop right there, sir. Later on in the movie with the sports bloopers, that fucking Pontiac that hits the fucking catcher.
No, that was hilarious. That was hilarious.
That fucking Pontiac just hits the guy. That and then the dude sliding into second and the fucking tiger mauls his
the tiger. There are so many moments. There were so many moments with the jokes where I'm like, all right, D, me and you wrote this.
Yeah, dude, the guy's head just comes off and it's the dummy. I'm like, that's D.
That was me.
There.
That was like, that's me.
Nah. The best joke I like this is one. It happens way at the end of the movie. We'll talk about it, but trust me, Eris, when we get to that part, I'm gonna say that's the joke that Eris would have fought me to say no, D. We're not doing it that way. I'm like, shut up. We are. This is gonna work.
D threatens to quit the movie if he doesn't put.
Actually, you know what? This is not funny. I would get it because Eris. Like, I'm not saying that you would say no to Eris, but I can imagine you, D. Okay. There's something about objection. Something obscuring the lens, D. Like, shut the fuck up. Just do the damn game. Like, that will be a fight. I just know it will be a fight.
But then, so after that happens, right? Frank's coming back on the plane.
Gaddafi, I fucking hate you. Isn't it ironic? OJ suffered a multi-stage fatality in that part and would fit in Mortal Kombat.
Dog. Frank comes back from the plane.
Hold
right?
on. I got one for Gaddafi. No, the joke you should have went for was like, so what you're saying is I shoot less and then that would actually kill the person. Every time I need to make this very clear, everybody, because at this point, this is going to be on the recording of it. Yes. OJ killed his wife. Let's just get it out the way, y'all. Just get it out the way.
We've been said that. First of all, let me insert. I just need to insert one other thing that was clearly on the cutting room floor of these sight gags here. Of all the things that he's tripping on and falling over and getting himself hurt and all these moments, I swear the only thing missing from that scene was him slipping on a banana peel and a black glove ended up on his hand.
Man, if he slipped on, look, you mentioned banana peel. I'm surprised.
No. Chris, Chris didn't hear me.
No. I heard the black glove, and I was just like,
no. But I'm offended, Eris.
Why are you offended?
Are you trying to say that it fits? Are you trying to say that the black glove fits?
The ghost of Johnny Cochran
is
looking at you very
but
disapprovingly right now.
But it didn't fit.
Gentlemen. Do you see me wavering?
I really thought you was going to say, gentlemen, Nicole Brown Simpson is.
Look, I'm speaking for myself here. Again,
she is going away for a reason.
Again,
you can believe the glove fit or not.
Again, OJ
ain't breathing.
Again, OJ hired somebody, so of course the glove didn't fit because he hired somebody with tiny hands.
No, see, the fucked up thing for me to say is D, listen. The fucked up thing for me to say is I would have to go the Scarface route and say, who's gonna deny that? Nicole, she's worm food.
Good one.
It's like, who else knew about it? That's the other thing. Like, who else knew about it?
Here's the funny thing about this. And this is my final thing we can go on for. Like, when it comes to OJ, y'all, I understand that there's a lot of emotions. We all live through it. At least most of us, we all live through it. You know, most of our fans, they live through it. They know the whole deal. Jokes, all that crap. Just real talk. I hate saying it like this because it sounds cold, but it's been about 30 years. It's about to be 30 years soon, y'all. Let it go.
Can we please
let it go? Move on. And I understand that because there are two people that are dead and gone. Their life got cut short. I understand that. Let it go.
Take that.
Now Take the fact that OJ Simpson got away with a murder, and black men don't get away with murder. So that's my hero right there. So you can look. I don't.
Also, OJ living his life in Florida. You know, fucking white women and playing golf. So
yeah. There's a whole lot of white women named Stephanie, Linda. There's a lot of Lindas down here. Yeah, you know, they all nice down here.
There's one Stacy.
This is now, I know y'all like your man OJ don't like sisters, but there's a couple sisters down here that are real. See, if he said sisters, here's all the black people on Twitter. That's the first time you use the word sister in about 40 years. OJ.
The most nonfiction shit in this movie, like Eric said, is OJ has a black wife. So I mean, in a nonfiction movie.
That was me.
That was D that said that. But you want to know what was great about the black wife? She's only in that scene alone.
I like how
never comes back.
OJ not only has a last name of a white person, but his wife acts like a hysterical white woman. So that's actually kind of aggressive. And black people can do anything.
And not just any white person, but a Jewish white person, Nordberg.
It sounds like y'all.
I have a feeling OJ came up with that name in the writers' room just so he can still do that whole "I'm not black, I'm OJ" kind of shtick. So
Nordberg. What D? I don't know. It just sounded like y'all wanted Jackie Mason and not OJ Simpson.
Which is ironic. It was ironic because OJ's first name is Orenthal, and I'm like Orenthal. But anyways, Frank comes back.
Yeah, I would walk around with the name OJ. I would too. Yeah.
Dude, Frank gets back off the plane, and again, it's the sight gag where Frank is all like talking about his ex-wife or girlfriend that left him. His
girl that left him. I like how the woman. There's a lot of these jokes. Woman was walking upstairs, not clearly going to Frank. Please, no roses. No, please. What's going to you? He does that a lot. I love that crap.
He's talking to old boy and stuff, and he gets on the mic. He's like, Frank, it's not for you. It's for Weird Al.
It's like Weird Al's on the plane with
you. And again, it's the 80s because it's Weird Al. So, all right.
Fun little thing about Weird Al and Leslie Nielsen. They have hooked up several times in movies, and it just shows you that's where it's kind of cool. We're like, oh, they was always buddies.
Side note, I low key I still like UHF. That's still a funny movie.
UHF is still a movie.
It's in the same vein of this, basically. It
really is
shit.
I think the only difference is it's more cultish because a lot of the jokes. Yeah, come on, they do. Kind of
it's weird,
but it's no different than what we did before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's the difference of Weird Al's set of jokes and the jokes in this movie and stuff. Because, like I said, the funniest shit in UHF to me is the karate dude, and the he's like, "What's in the box?" and opens it, and clearly they didn't plan for anybody. You can clearly see they didn't plan for anybody to win the big box. And he looked over at his boy, and his boy was like, "You're stupid."
Oh man, my part is where of course, the Rambo
or the Mexican pet dude and his boy is looking at him like, did you hire him? I didn't hire him. Did you hire him? We're gonna see if this dog can fly. And I'm like, yo.
See, you actually, like I say, UHF is one of those movies that just it's a fun little cult movie. If you like it, you love it. Trust me.
It's the subtle stuff because when Frank backs up and hits the fucking luggage thing, right? You don't think much of it because you're like, oh, Frank just being stupid. He hit the luggage thing. When they pull into the hospital, it's like, oh shit, he backed into the luggage the whole time.
He dragged it all the way down there. I was like, it's so stupid, man. Every time he touched OJ, every time he went up there, he touched OJ. The big came up, heard him.
It's the talking afterwards where he just says the worst thing, even though his boy is just saying, no, he'll be all right. Yeah, it'll be all right. Just make sure you don't sign the organ transplant fucking sheet. And,
don't wait till the last minute for some organ donors.
Oh, drugs. Don't worry. Nah. Nurse, get him. No.
Heroin. Oh, that's that's a tall order there.
Give me 2 days. Give me
you're gonna need me to give me a few days, and I can see what I can do.
I paused the fucking movie on that shit because I was like, bro,
because it was like, yo, buddy, shit, I can hook you up, but you don't have to give me a while before I can. I think anybody Eris on his deathbed. Crack cocaine. Really, Harris? Crack.
Give me a couple days.
Give me at least 3 days, man. Let me talk to somebody. See if he knows somebody. For real.
No, D, nigga. It's the future. You be like, hold on. You go to the vending machine,
Crack.
it's in there.
Ice cold crack.
Crack, meth,
Crack, meth, coke.
broken meth.
No. Oh, wait. I got you. Crack, meth, heroin, coke classic.
Coke classic. Hold on. Here's the best one. Meth now with vanilla.
It's blue meth.
Blue magic.
Here's the best part. All right, man. I got you the crack. Here's him. Here's it before he even puts it on the spoon. This the Pepsi kind, isn't it? What the fuck, man? You know I don't like this, man.
No, but what rolls me out is the fact that after he does that, right? They're like, all right, we're gonna, because as this is happening, there's another subplot that's kind of intertwined with this, where the whole police squad got kind of roped into protecting the Queen of England.
Yeah, because. Yeah.
Yeah. So as a kid, they got this
it's a comedy movie. What? Yeah. Why do you want it to make sense?
They got this actress, Jeanette Charles. She actually was somebody that actually did do movies portraying Queen Elizabeth II. No bullshit. So they tapped her and was like, "Hey, can you be Queen Elizabeth II in these movies?" Yeah, sure. Why not? And she does look kind of like what Queen Elizabeth was looking like at the time.
In the 80s, yeah. Still had the brown in the hair when she was clearly still dying it.
Yeah.
Here's the fun part, y'all. Here's the fun part. This is the fun part for all y'all. Hitler was alive when she was born. That's how old she.
What was it? Didn't Charles just die today? He just died this year.
Prince Philip. Charles,
The Walking Dead. Philip was somebody said they weakened and burned that dude for the last 8 years. I'm like, yeah, I can see that.
I loved it when they showed it when he got out the hospital last time. He was like, I was like, that's a carcass. That is a carcass.
So what you're saying, Chris and D, is he was looking like Major Zero at the end of Guns of the Patriots.
Nigga.
Only thing missing was the machine attached to him. Prince Philip is big boss wheeling him to the fucking
big boss wheeling him.
Who will be willing?
I'm going to take it upon myself to send Zero back to nothing.
If Prince Harry was a little bit older, it would have been him to do that. That would have been perfect.
Nah, Harry is old.
Prince Harry has Prince Harry will have the eye patch.
Harry is old. Harry is old Snake. His dad is fucking Charles. Philippines.
Now, Now, Prince Charles. Now, you probably say, "Well, Prince Charles do that." No, Prince Charles is doing that with the Queen right now. Oh, you gonna die, bitch? I'm gonna be king, and guess what? I'm gonna get power back. You know why? I have a penis and you don't. That's something you just had to deal with your whole career. Well, when I take over, and they gonna be, "Ooh, Queen Elizabeth," I'm gonna tell the truth. You killed my wife. Nah, I know I broke up with her, but you killed my wife, bruh.
Make no mistake. They tolerated you. They'll love me.
I was gonna say.
You know why? You know why? Because I'm gonna put my wife's picture everywhere. Yeah, bitch. Yeah. You see, because no. You never liked her anyway. And I'm gonna put that yellow bitch. My son married her.
Yo. I see. In my head, I was thinking Charles is like fucking Big Boss, and Harry is Snake, and they do that hug like Harry. Let it go.
The CQC hug.
That might happen. No, hold on. That is Harry. No, that is what's Prince Harry's brother?
William.
William. Well, that's William doing it to Harry. Let it go, brother. Get some racist ass hands off you, bro.
Fox, die.
Fox, die. Why? That's just racism killing you, dog. You know that is. That's why you. How are you going bald and I'm not going bald?
I know,
no,
right?
bro. Really think about this. How are you going bald and I'm not? Because you know why? You want to know why? I fuck black bitches.
That's fitting. Actually, to be fair, this is actually fitting for the time period that Naked Gun drop in the 80s, because Prince fucking Charles actually had a full hair of hair and everything. Like, if you look at pictures of him when him and Diana got married and stuff, he had a full royal uniform on. I was like, this guy looked fucking good as shit.
Look good shit, giving all that weak dick to Diana. This is I don't know. I don't care.
We seen Charles' mistress.
What that skeleton warrior he got with?
No,
I was like, how do you downgrade? It's like you had Diana, and it's like,
but Chris, think about it. So you saying all that back then. Keep in mind, this was 88. Guess who Princess Diana became best friends with?
Oh, the dude that she was secretly sleeping with.
Wasn't it a black dude or something like that?
Yeah, it was a black dude.
Yeah.
No. So you might not be thinking the same black guy I'm thinking.
This is a nigga from Gary, Indiana.
You are correct, D.
Yeah, it was.
He made a song about it,
and then that came out that year.
And then, like all niggas who didn't think something through, goes up to it. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to make.
Meanwhile,
I hate doing it to Mike's voice. I really hate doing it to Mike's voice.
While Charles didn't even fucking know the whole time because he jamming out the Michael Jackson music the whole time, like, oh shit, Michael Jackson, yeah.
They got
your name, bro. They got invited to the concert at Wembley.
Man.
Michael over there humping the air, saying "Dirty Diana" right directly at Princess Diana. His Charles, yes, this Negro is a good artist.
Diana's just looking at him like this oblivious ass.
Hold on.
Meanwhile, the song
sitting over there, sitting in a puddle of her own creation.
Do you make it worse? The song for her husband. Right over his head.
Right over his head. He just think the guitar riff is dope.
Mike straight up. Mike full on wet, dry snitched the entire damn song.
Michael Jackson said, like, look, Michael Jackson singing to Princess Diana is one of the greatest things ever because when you really get the full backstory and no bull crap, the Aries, you know the story. He was super embarrassed about it.
No,
oh my God, why'd I do this shit?
No, it wasn't that. See, he originally took it out. He took the song out of the set, but when they had met before he went on to perform, she asked him, she pulled him to the side. She said, "Excuse me, Mike, sidebar. Are you gonna do Dirty Diana?" She's like, "Are you?"
And then Michael said, "Bitch, you know you can't talk to no black man in the middle of the palace like this. You need to have at least."
But no, he legit said,
Tito, get over here so it can look normal.
Tito, that nigga was by himself, man. This is his own solo tour. Anyway,
but he
said straight. No, but he said
eating all the Cheez-Its.
He said, "Shut up, D." He did say.
Cheez-Its, so goddamn it.
Jesus. He did say, no. I took the song out of respect for you. And she's like, "Are you kidding me? That's my favorite song." All right, fine. He threw it back in last minute.
Look, little did we know. And wet your hair up right before you do it. What you heard me, nigga. Wet your hair up right before you.
Speaking of which, so
I gotta have an image in my head when I go to sleep with this dude tonight. So I need you to help me out, Michael.
Well, speaking of which, so
I'm trying to make Harry tonight.
They cut to a press conference, and Frank is, representing the police squad, and I like the subtle setup of it. So Frank is pouring a pitcher of water, right? Now, you think about the scene afterwards, right? Like, Frank pissed for a long time. You forget, he drank the whole pitcher of water.
And I
before the conference, clearly, right? It is just like, he's like, yeah, Frank Drebin, police squad. He's all like, yeah, even though us in America, we think of it as very silly to have a queen. It's very much an honor. And I was like, bruh, that is the most American shit.
It is.
Right. That is right up there with Make America Great Again.
So well, you know what? We ain't like over there with y'all got a queen in Parliament.
But respect. Respect. We're going to protect the queen with all our resources. Yay!
With respect.
With that, now I want you to notice also another subtle thing. How did you like that microphone that he had not only was ancient, but weighed at least 14 pounds? Because that was a big ass mic. That thing was silver and lean. So
Frank did this shit where he literally took the shit into the bathroom. It's the funniest gag And it just works because he's just peeing like any
like
other
a
person.
fucking camel. Like a camel.
Look, I've had those moments on a road trip where it may have not been that long, but dear God.
That long and that thick and that heavy.
It's like, dear God, why did I drink that bottle of water? Holy
Yeah,
fuck, man.
No,
Look, that
how
happens
many
to all of
times?
us. You have a
How
robust
many
piss
times?
like that?
In all honesty, how many times have we seen this gag in comedies?
A lot of times. A
Yeah,
lot of times.
Austin
Hell,
Powers
how many?
did it.
How many times have we seen Leslie Nielsen do this in the movie?
It
Ooh,
just
that's actually a better. That's actually a better stat. That's actually a
he's
better
done it in
stat. I don't
Spy
know.
Because
Hard,
please
he did it in
correct-
Scary Movie 3.
Please correct me if I'm wrong. He did this in Wrongfully Accused,
Yes, he
didn't
did.
Yes, he did. I was just saying he did that in Wrongfully Accused. Also, I barely remember that movie.
My man
And-
did every stage of pissing that a dude does, whether it's just the whistling while you're peeing, the that shit. It's like, wow.
Some fart jokes are easy to do. They're just easy to do. It's low hanging fruit, and if you do it the correct way, they can be hilarious. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So
it just works
that was
because
okay.
just the
It's
fact that
only
he's
funny
whistling
because-
though. That's what got me. I was like, this motherfucker whistling, just like la di da.
That's how you know you're gonna be there for a while.
Yo, I had my kids watch that. They was like, "Why is he still going?"
It does just enough to not to linger for a long time.
I don't know. I felt it linger just a little bit. Come on, I let it go. I let that one go. I let it go.
But then like the next scene where he's talking to the fucking Ted, the police scientist. It's like, I call this the Swiss Army shoe. He pulls out the knife and
Guys, everything that you could need in the field. This motherfucker brought in the kid the scissors and all that shit. I'm like, yo.
dude, and then when he shoots when he has the club links and shoots the dart and fucking Frank, and he's like, Ted, why?
He'll be all right. It's just he'll be all right. He'll be fine in a couple of minutes.
Bruh. It just spoke to me as a tall person when the tall dude came in the banana. He's like, hey, you got something on the side of your mouth? No, the other side. And it's just a whole ass banana. It's like, did you just miss? Was that shit in your mustache and it just fell out?
Hey, the missing evidence. Man, my God, he really was innocent.
He really was innocent.
Frank, he dies
we
in
gave him
there 2
we
years
gave him the
ago.
trigger 2 years ago. Well,
What turned into a sad scene is just hilarious because it's the deadpan, like, well.
You know the funny thing about that is I could laugh at it, but at the same time I could feel some type of way because I will go, how many times is this actually? No. That is today.
Oh, you heard about that one time that got out of jail and got paid like $5 million from the government because of the years in jail. I was like, God,
no, Chris. Here's an even better one for you. Remember when he was getting kicked off of a police squad, right? And he said this line, and I said, I couldn't hear
shot
this
a guy.
No. It's the fact that he said, just think, one day I could shoot somebody and I get arrested.
Man,
I go,
that shit would have got fucking Leslie Nielsen canceled today, man.
like,
actually, no, that was a joke. That was a joke.
that was definitely the joke, but it's just hearing it and watching the movie today, you go, whoo. Like, Leslie, if only you knew, sir. If only you knew how wrong you are.
I like it because you can make that, because I guarantee you there's something that came up in 1988 in LA where it's like, wow, that cop got off.
guys, you're missing the key.
He made the joke. So he made the joke. One day I can get you.
But the key context of that, guys, would have me dying even more. And he was like, it's just as worse as 5 people in a park stabbing Caesar. Frank, that was the freaking, what was it, Caesar?
That was Shakespeare in a park.
Shakespeare in the park.
You watched
actors.
5 actors. Good actors.
Good actors.
And that's what made me fucked up for me, because I was like, that still happens today. It isn't people just getting killed. Just like...
I made a. Hey D, what type of shirt you wearing? Shut the fuck up, D. What type of shirt you wearing? I'm Black History.
Sorry, but it's just funny how he just said that shit as trying to make it a metaphor, and the police captain was like, "You shot 6 people in the park."
Not
It's
just
the most Frank Drebin shit ever, though. That's what makes it so fucking funny.
not just six actors, good actors.
She emphasized good, not even just like just 6 actors, whatever. You said good actors, like yo,
Good actors. These is regular ass community theater.
SAG
Pow
actors,
off.
SAG actors, just in the park.
Actors on their day off from Hollywood.
I know, right? Fucking James
I
Earl
was
Jones.
I was going to be in Matlock next week. All the way early.
Nah, but what had me rolling too is when they get to the docks, because that's when they looked at the picture, which again was a funny moment when he was like, well, Frank, he's like, Frank, that's what he was trying to tell you. I love you was the name of the boat. And he just looks like, now I just realized that.
Yeah, yeah, that looked like I feel kind of stupid saying it.
I love you too, Norberg. Yeah.
Nah, the part that had me rolling though was not only did they pull up and they hit somebody that was on the dock, he falls into the water. The part that had me dying, this is what I call an Eris Waterman joke. Clear the scene. There's nothing to see. Keep it moving. There are only 2 people. They're just standing there. Please clear the area. Move.
Nah, the fucking damn chalk outline in the water.
Let me tell you something, Eric. Like a lot of this crap, you say that's you and me. No, in a million years, you and I would have never came up with that joke.
There are 2 things in the 80s. There are two movies in the 80s that did chalk outlines great. Coming to America with the fucking dog. And that shit the dog chalk outline and the chalk line in the water. Done. You cannot top any of that shit.
Wait, Chris. See, I know you say the dog. You say the dog is what got you. What got me, and I admit
it. It's the chalk line that got you.
No. Pain. That's the one that got me. Pain in the chalk line.
Because the shit in the water, what got me is that it's the chocolate line there, and you see the guy diving in looking for evidence in the water and shit. As he was like, "Hey Frank, you want to take a bidet out there?" No, I already did that back at the conference. And he just looked at him like, "Okay, like sure." But then, and this is where I was like, "This is a Dear and Eris joke." The motherfucker was like, "I don't know. Will this fucking remind you? No, I need 20 more."
No, all right. No. D and Eris might. I don't take in no vaudeville shtick like that. I can't do it because I will punch you in the face. Why don't you take this 20? Why don't you take this 20? I don't know about this. Well, give me your 20. No. Stop.
Nah, the shit.
Stop.
No,
Stop.
when he said you got change for 20, he gave him the 20 and gave it back.
I couldn't. Like I said, it's funny. I don't do that vaudeville shtick. No.
See, Chris, you misunderstand. The only way I would do a vaudeville joke like that, especially in that movie, it would have to somewhere in that joke a gun goes off.
Something had to happen. I'm with Eris. Something had to happen.
It was played so straight.
There got to be a cum shot for that bus.
It was played so straight because when he paid Frank the 20 back, I was like, nigga.
So stupid.
Like, here's a 20. Here's another 20. I don't know. All right, I'll tell you.
Like I said, that's some old school vaudevillian type of humor right there, man. That's funny, man. I can't even get out of that.
When he visits Ricardo Montalban and kills his fish, bruh.
This motherfucker, I like how he said, not only did he sit and describe what these fish are like, and then he says, "You like it? It is unbreakable." It's like, go on. I like he's gonna break that shit. Not only does he break the shit, it falls into the water. He does a whole shtick.
No.
Wow. I said, the turning around and explaining joke.
See, he didn't break the pin. He just popped the cap off.
The cap off. That's what he
popped the cap off, but the pin itself didn't break.
Just the fact that the fish and the pin were in one piece, and he stabbed it trying to.
I like how he turned around. Like, nothing. The horror on his face.
But the thing is, you heard if you hear it, you can hear the stabbing.
Yeah, you heard the stabbing sound.
And just the fact that he brought it up, I like how he dookie touched it because he was like, oh.
It just drops the whole shit in the water and walks off.
Let me tell you something. If Chris Farley did that joke, like
Whew.
if you would have put Chris
It would
Farley,
have been so much loud noises.
no, yeah, I was just gonna say that. It would be the exact same setup, except it would be 5 times louder. It'd be 5 times louder, and in the end, he'll pick up the pen, he'll look at the dude and go, "What'd you do?"
Dude, when he bit him in the nose and he turns around, are you okay, for Mr. Drebin?
See that right there, Chris Farley would have ate that up because you were heard like God, no!
Yeah,
All
he would've did that.
all of a sudden, like he said something, nothing wrong at all. Yeah.
Which makes it even more funny because
No, and then as soon as he's done with it, he gets the pen and he gets the pen back, right? Looks off to the side. What the hell's the Marquis doing here? It's crazy.
Dude, what I think is more funny though is when later on in the movie when he looks at the fucking fish tank, he takes the pen with the fish stab like, the fuck?
What just happened? Yo, they killed me, man. Look, Lord. Now, the lady of the movie shows up, Priscilla Presley. Yes, she was married to Elvis Presley. Was she underage? Probably. I don't know.
Probably.
Backstage,
Highly likely.
adolescent. How you doing?
Stop.
That's exactly what
Smack it
happened.
up, flip it, rub it down.
No.
You know the
Hey,
best
man.
part about that is the sound effects. Do 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 do. It's still a party. Like what?
Elvis made no look. You look back at the 50s. The fact that was a normal thing, it's still to this day. I have to wrap my head around that shit. Like that was a thing. That was a thing, man. That's wild to me, man. And
1967. Oh no, it's 55. She was 18 when she married him. Yeah, she was 18. They was only married for like a couple years, not even that long. They was married in 70. They was married in 67 and divorced and they divorced in 73.
And yet she became the head chairperson of his enterprise. So
apparently she fucked Robert Kardashian. What?
Are you shocked? Are you shocked?
Are you really shocked?
Actually, yeah, because
Rob got around, sir.
I don't care about the Kardashians, but their spider web is unnecessarily big. So every time I hear, like, I'm sorry, Robert Kardashian did what? That throws me off.
I'm still gonna sit there and maintain it. Jokes aside. Hey, Courtney, OJ's your dad. Whether you want to admit it or not.
Look, I'm with that, man. I'm with the shits on that one, man. I don't care.
Are you with the shits? Just as much I'm with the shits of Stevie Wonder not being blind. Might as well just go in ahead and just throw it out there.
Ooh, okay. Let's take it back. Let's take it back. In 1959, during Elvis's army career, he met Priscilla at a party back in his home in Germany. At the time, she was only 14 and he was 24.
Woo!
Some allege Elvis regressed to act like an awkward, embarrassed boy next door. Oh God, no! I'm cool. I'm good. I feel dirty. Because here's the thing: there's one thing for you trying to get a younger girl, fine. But when you try to bring yourself down to a level like, well, I'm just a regular guy, nigga. You a grown ass nigga talking to a girl that got her period 2 years ago. Shut up! Don't do that.
That was R. Kelly shit back then, man.
That wasn't R. Kelly shit back then. It was normal, okay? Yeah. Christopher, they were in love. Of course it's normal. They were in love. Like Seinfeld and his 17-year-old girlfriend. I can't. What the hell? Anyway, but I like how she showed up. And of course, Frank is like, she had the eyes. It's like her eyes were like this. Now I like how he said she had the type of legs you want to suck on all day. I'm like, legs? Okay, cool. Legs you want to suck on.
I mean, I'm all for a chick with some nice thigh meat, but
there was quite a lack of thigh meat because see them.
Look, Eris, we're not going to go into the fact that Priscilla Presley was just okay for her time.
regular ass white chick.
She was a regular white woman to me. Yeah, she wasn't
Diane Lane. She wasn't. No, she ain't Diane Lane.
She wasn't crushing them.
I will
I mean, sure, she wore Frank Drebin's shirt and she looked all right. It goes from a 5 to a 5 to a 6. Sure, just plus one to charisma.
So
plus one to charisma.
Wait. So you telling me? So you're telling me, Chris, as you're speaking as a high valued man, that she is an adjustable 5.
Look, you know my love for Diane Lane. So if you ain't hitting that level, I'm sorry. That's just what it is.
I like how this nigga plateaued on white bitches with Diane Lane. That's just funny.
Lane, her or Sandra Bullock, 1 to 2, man.
Hold on, Eris. Well, why you making that look, man? Why you making that look? I know how you is with Ricky White. I ain't stupid. I know your range of white women too. Don't do that. I like how I love your look though. I love that look.
I'm like, talking about, sir.
I'm like, sir, please understand something. See, I didn't even have to pay attention to the leading lady in this movie. My attention immediately went to one, Lorelei Hart.
Lorelei Hart?
Now, for anyone who doesn't know who that is, she was the one who just happens to be standing in front of a wide open ass window, combing her hair with the twins out when Leslie was trying to maneuver his way around the building.
Two things before we get to that.
Really?
2 things before
I
that.
knew you were going to look it up, Eris.
2 things.
God bless you,
Two things up. The part where Frank tells Jane, "Oh, that's a nice ankle you got there. Oh, how did that slip down there?" And he just looks like, so that was an arm bracelet, and it got okay.
Nah, the better one before that one, Chris. Oh wow, nice beaver. Yeah, I know. I had it stuffed.
That's a sight gag right there.
I hate and look, personally, I hate beaver jokes, but that made me laugh. I don't laugh with the beaver. I don't laugh.
That's some shit from Animal House, and I gotta be honest with you, that's some white guy humor that it's chuckle worthy, but for a black person, it's like, yeah, we ain't saying beaver,
what you black people say? Coochie, padussy. Normal words.
Normal words.
Older black women that tell chicks that wear booty shorts, coochie cut off. Coochie cutters.
Coochie cutters, yeah, that's what you call them.
I was like, yo, look, there are certain slangs in black people, especially older black people. I'm pretty sure all our parents said it. Call somebody a heifer. I'm like, yo, I haven't heard that shit.
They still call
them that.
Now,
listen, Chris. Every 8 blue moons you'll get.
I haven't seen any chick our age call another chick a heifer. They just call her a bitch and keep it moving. I never heard that.
Wow. You haven't been in a thick fight. Okay, you haven't seen them girls when they are about to swing. The word
I need this
bitch become normal.
I need to go to me and Darius need to go to some good parties. See that
but then again, I think it's like more of a regional
hard
thing,
pass. I'm sorry, D. Chris, you say that hard pass for me.
I mean, we both experienced the hood party, so yeah, you're right.
Chris, we in our 30s right now. Don't go to the hood.
Yeah, don't do that.
Stop going to the hood. It's like this. Do you go to the hood to get my weed and leave? Why do y'all?
Also, to be fair, I go to the hood to get the good juice that apparently Safeway don't fucking sell and shit. So I gotta go.
Okay, Chris, I'm with you on that because I'm like Paula John Parker. Yeah, y'all trying to hide.
Can you imagine? Look,
skincare products is the best place to go.
This is how low key niggers my black ass is. I walk around a Whole Foods looking for fucking Minute Maid, and I'm like, oh shit, they don't sell fucking Minute Maid. God damn it. That's how you know it's just the programming just kicks in your head immediately. Like, oh, they don't sell Minute Maid.
I'm thinking like a poor person.
Fuck.
Oh my goodness. Like, wait a minute, you're looking for Minute Maid?
Eris, I swear to God, guys.
You're in the wrong store.
Guys, I swear to God, I came close to asking somebody before I caught myself and realized, oh shit, I'm in Alexandria, Virginia. They ain't gonna sell this shit in Whole Foods.
They're gonna kick you out that store. They're gonna kick you out that store. See, it's bad enough, and I just say this because I work in Alexandria. It's bad enough Alexandria is not as classy as they think it is, but it's still Alexandria.
Yeah.
Alexandria got a lot of nerve to flex on PG. Do y'all know how many meth heads is walking around Alexandria?
Well, bear in mind, this is Old Town Alexandria, so it's the classy side. It's like it's the difference between Landover and you go across the bridge and it's Woodmore, where it's nice over there. And shit.
You mean the Soto Sopa?
Yeah, basically, you know, that's the only difference.
Okay.
It's like one side of
Okay.
Route 1 in Virginia, you go
artisans.
you go Route 1 going towards where D works at and stuff. It's like, oh shit, that's like Landover. You go over to Old Town, it's like
white. That is the white hood, son. You go up the street over to Old Town, all of a sudden niggas got monocles and shit like, dude, looks like the Negroes came from Southeast. I'm from Springfield.
still Southeast.
And it kills me because Old Town smells like piss half the damn time.
Man.
But
anyways, so when Frank breaks into that place and stuff, to Eris's girl though, I still laugh like, yo, he really did just full blown just cut them fucking shits.
I mean, both full on cup.
I like how because the scene starts, he tries to break in Ricardo Montalban
successfully.
Yeah. I like how they do it because right before that, him and George Kennedy in the car eating peanut shells, pistachio shells. Oh, you got all this red stuff around it. Like, and they wear lipstick and yeah, man, it's on down. Like, all right, gotta go. And he opens the door and just melt the pistachio.
Low key. I felt for Frank in that scene because that's me and sunflower seeds to a degree. It'd be piled up on a napkin and shit. I'm just like,
I gotta be real with you. I love my wife to death. That will be the reason I divorce Angie. I want y'all to understand. I will take bullets for my wife. I would hop in front of a car for her. I would do.
Don't say that D about taking bullets after that fucking thread. Don't do that.
What thread?
Remember that thread about would you take a bullet for your girlfriend? And it's the black dude like, ah. Eris saw it.
The part that I'm going back to is this one. I was laughing so hard because it was like, no, the best one was your boy, the coach, Chris. Bullet.
Because here's the fucked up part about that thread.
Oh God.
We as guys, we will protect our woman by any means necessary. Guns, on the other hand, is where the tear starts kicking in, where it's like, I don't know, man, fight or flight on that one, man. Hey, I gotta go apocalypse on that one. Survival of the fittest, nigga. Sorry.
Oh my god, man. Bullet. Here's the thing. Why did you protect me? Do I look like Barry Allen? I'm sorry.
First off,
I'm sorry. Last time I checked, Bullet versus human skin. Bullet wins. So
I am not Barry Allen. I am not Red Rush.
Oh, damn, baby, I was coming in.
Yo, what he said when I dived on the ground, faking like I got shot.
Anyway,
I like anyways, that's fucked up. But yeah, when the thing that had me rolling out, and you kind of see some of the jokes coming, but you still laugh. When he lit up that fucking lighter and had it close to the paper and brought it down, I was like, and he's about to light it. There it is.
Yep. As soon as the paper caught fire, I'm like, okay, here we go. Paper catches fire. Well, number one, you're gonna throw the paper in the trash can. Number two, you're gonna stick your foot in the trash can and get it stuck. You know, and if there was big one, hold on, there one more. And if a Simpson writer wrote this scene, I guarantee you the curtains just immediately, like, spontaneously combust into flames.
The piano.
That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah, the piano being played was good enough.
Then the joke, number one of 5 jokes in this movie that me and Eris would have fought about. Eris, we're not doing the piano joke. Come on, D. It's ragtime. No. We're not doing that joke. No, no. This is the way Eris sells me on it. D, can I play at least one of the tunes that we play on it? Go ahead. Get a different one. Perfect. I'll take it. Just do it. Yeah, do it. Get him to do it.
So why does he grab the painting? Of all things to save, he grabs the painting and he falls in perfect slapstick style. He falls on the plant. A freaking potted plant took out a painting.
Here's my thing. Even if you got the painting down, what was the whole plan again?
I mean, but the fact that like when he goes outside and cups old girl, when he grabs the fucking the
You
dick
saw it
statue,
coming. You saw
Yeah.
it coming because you saw the statues with the girls with the titties, and you saw the statue with the. That was a haul. That was a haul. All right, let me make it very clear. I mentioned this before on past shows. I'm gonna say it again. My sister-in-law told me that there's a difference between a Peter, a penis, and a cock. Okay, there's a difference. And I'm like this. It's a girth thing. Yes, it's a girth thing. So basically, what at the end of that, just to speed it up, that was a cock he was holding. That was a cock.
my man.
That thing, if you hit somebody with it, it would have killed them.
Listen, I found it more hilarious that shit was adjustable.
Man, and the statue was smiling.
The statue was smiling, of course. It
Also, insert racial joke. That white girl never seen a dick that big. Hence the screaming. Low hanging fruit, but it's true.
Yo, the fact that he managed to crawl into
that wasn't low hanging fruit, Eric. That wasn't low hanging fruit, Chris. That was the apple that already fell to the damn ground.
Just the fact that Frank
first of all, he falls. I mean, first of all, he falls into the apartment. She's on the phone trying to call the police or whoever. And of all things, here's my question, Leslie. Why are you still holding it?
Bro, when the police chief, when the police captain broke down all the things that Frank did, breaking the area with no warrant, and the destruction of property and stuff, when she said assault with a statue with a stone penis, I died because I'm like,
no. The word was stoned dildo.
Stone dildo.
I believe concrete dildo.
Concrete dildo, and
that being said, for D, ladies and gentlemen. That was the first time D ever heard the word dildo. And I did not know what they meant until I watched the movie again until like 1997. Oh, dildo.
Let me tell you something. White people will either say dildo or cock. Black people just say dick. I'm sorry. That's a racial thing.
Penis.
Made it all day. No.
Not penis. Penis.
Penis.
Oh,
I'm sorry. The word, look, I call somebody a cocksucker. That's the closest you're going to get out of me saying that.
I love it when black people use the term.
I'm not even gonna
because we mean it.
I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it because it's gonna go straight into BAM territory, and this is not a BAM podcast. So I'm not.
Is it?
No. It's not.
We're all talking about stone. We all start talking about
No. It's not because listen, D. It's not because I'm not going into the whole damn story. All right.
Okay, got you.
Now
there's a story to this, and I'm not doing it.
We see Jane has broken into Frank's apartment and wearing his shit and stuff. And I like how Frank was like, I'm gonna wear something comfortable. He just changed it to a different color fucking suit.
That's better.
And then they have sex, and he was like, I wear protection. It's a whole body.
I like that.
I practice safe sex. So do I. And they're both wearing full body condoms.
And then the montage had me in tears, and the fact that it only took place over one goddamn day.
One
fucking day.
They did all that in the span of a day.
My favorite one was them holding hands and see that other couple, no, and they just clothesline the living shit out. I like how my man took it because that was a straight up clothesline. That man.
I want to know how much that stunt actor and actress got paid for that shit.
Oh man, I would love to do that shit. Man. I got clothesline by Les Nielsen, man. Yeah.
No, let me ask y'all this question. How is it that it took place all in the span of a day when there were day and night shots?
Went to the
rodeo. You
wondering
that. D is wondering that y'all notice. Did y'all age kick in like mine when you saw the end where it was like a music video? Like, oh my God, that's the font that's the same MTV font. Holy shit, I'm old.
Only thing missing was like Paul Shore, like the Weezer. I'm like, oh,
shit. Don't do that.
No, not Pauly Shore. I needed it. It's 88.
Dr. I would need Ed Lover or some shit.
No. For no, D. I mean, Chris, listen.
Sorry,
for no fucking reason, Rob Lowe.
Wow. I would say randomness of Kurt Loder in the background, but you're right.
No,
Nah,
like I
this
said,
is
for no
Kurt,
reason.
No,
Rob
don't bring
Lowe.
up Kurt. Don't bring up Kurt because
Kurt was
didn't
90s, right?
Yeah. Kurt was 90s.
90s.
Kurt didn't show up until all his book deals were done. Okay, so no, for real talk, and I mean this to all of us 90s kids that grew up watching Kurt Loder. We were blessed because that man is a fucking legend. If you
That
look
man
at his
was on
resume,
MTV.
he's a journalist. He's a real journalist.
MTV at that time, you got to understand the goal of MTV to hire Kurt Loder to take the news seriously and not on some like punk rock, like, hey, it's the news, guys. Yay.
Yeah. Today.
No, Kurt Loder's like, no,
You mean
we're
like
gonna talk
everybody?
about
You
this
mean
shit seriously.
you mean like everybody since 2003?
Yeah.
I'd say even during his time, it was like that. Even though when Kurt was there, you could tell there was a sense of professionalism. You know what I mean?
There was. No, wait. Shut up, Chris. I know you're gonna say Suchin Pak.
I have to
damn
bring
it.
her up. I have to.
No. I'm
You're
with
not
you.
going- Yeah.
No, I'm with you. I miss her too. But no, there was her, and then there was the other one. He was the other one I like to refer to as blue hair Twitter, Gideon.
Gideon. Yeah.
But no, before him, it was the white girl that came right after Kurt Loder.
Yeah.
And honestly, she was like,
He was all right.
No, and honestly, she was like Kurt Loder light, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because she still tried to maintain that level of professionalism. But I swear, after she left, and it was Suchin Pak and Gideon, and at this point in time, we were just waiting for Sway.
So Frank and Jane, they
Man,
did all
wow,
this.
how bad was that? We don't wait on.
God, we really
No knock on Sway, but
But here's the thing, though. But Sway, to his credit, though, he was still trying to keep that journalism like integrity to a degree in.
Yes, he was.
So I will give him that. It's like he was trying to bring his little swag to it a little bit and stuff. Like, hey, let's bring a little funness to it, but we're gonna take this seriously and stuff. Like,
y'all finally hired a black man up here. Hey, yo, Sway, shut up. Shut up. We put on Michael Jackson when nobody else would. No, y'all put on Michael Jackson because y'all wouldn't put on no other black. La. It was in the past. It's in the past. Get over it.
But nah, like
shut up and introduce the new Jay-Z song.
The fact that D, I'm with you. They use that old ass MTV font for that music video, and I'm with you. I was like, holy shit, I feel old.
But the kicker about that is,
I didn't know I could be assaulted by font, by text font.
No, it wasn't just any font, D. It was the first MTV font that they used. Because remember they upgraded, because remember they upgraded the font in the 90s. where it's only like
closer to the corner too.
Yeah, it's closer to the original font, but you can tell it's definitely different. No, I really felt old seeing that.
Bro, let me tell you something.
No, you really feel old when you see artist, song title, and
director.
No. It was just artist, song title, album title, nothing else.
Or if it
was record label.
No,
it was always the record label.
The box had a record label.
Yeah, the box had a record label. I'm talking about there was those one times when you would just see the song, the artist. I'm serious. You would only just see the artist name, the song title, and the album title.
He's
there would
right.
be no other credit.
He's right. At one point, they did, just like the box for a short time, they did have the whole label.
Yeah, they did that before.
They did that before and stuff. I don't know whether they just did that for whatever reason, but the box, it's like, yo, only thing missing was like the box had you, but I was like, man, only thing missing is like the social security number and the driver's license. Shit.
I think the reason why is because you were getting the direct video and it was requested. So if you're Capitol Records for that instance, you're gonna make sure my name is down there every time they order it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure that was just like a record label type of thing. But anyway, so Frank and Jane, they're having their relationship. Meanwhile, Ludwig, that's Ricardo Montalban's character. He's Ludwig. The man who's clearly Spanish is named Ludwig, but okay.
He's
also there was one joke I meant to mention. This was this joke. Cuban, actually no, Dutch Irish. My father was from Wales.
Again,
I
delivery is one of the
love
worst
jokes.
The delivery is what works because you have to deliver it very straight pan. You can't joke and kiki on it.
I would have laughed. I would have laughed my ass off if they pulled the Godfather line after he said that. It says, "Well, listen here, my Kraut Mick friend."
What have you rolling?
I thought you were gonna say Cuban. Actually, I thought you was. I thought you were Puerto Rican.
Yo, when he's talking to he's talking to the guy that paid him money to kill the queen, and his secretary comes in. Ludwig basically has like a device that kind of hypnose people. Presses a button that looks like a car alarm to my car and shit. Presses it. And his secretary pulls a gun out of his drawer and was like, "I must kill." Click, click, click. And this guy's like, "Oh shit!" And he's like, "Click, click, click." And then he presses the button. She drops the gun. So would that be 2 creams and 2 sugars? Looks to him. He's like, "Just 2 creams," and walks off. Oh, there's a gun on the floor. Just leave it there. Just leave it there.
I still find it funny that that's what they.
I like how your response is just leave it there. Just leave it there. Going nowhere. Just leave it there.
Oh my god, man. That was just ridiculous. But at the same time, that is the most James Bond plan that somehow you just buy into.
That is pure James Bond villain when they just say, "You know what, just leave the weapon there. Leave it there." It's like putting your putting the main putting the hero in a easily escapable situation.
Yeah.
That's pure Bond villain.
Also,
they think it's diabolical. Listen, they think it's diabolical, foolproof. There's no way he has an ice cube's chance in hell of surviving this situation. And somehow they think that shit is like 100% foolproof, knowing damn well that all the main character needs is a freaking corkscrew and some tinfoil, and he's out of that shit in seconds.
Also, another joke: Frank pulls up to the police station and accidentally taps the car in front of him, and the airbags come out, and all of a sudden the airbag just ends up driving the car, and he combat rolls out when she says, "Look out!" and he just shoots like 5 shots, and is like, "Did anybody get the tags of that?" That
right there, that was pure Simpsons writing with that one,
because it's like Frank in his mind kind of picked up on, "Oh shit, that was my car." Yeah, get a report. They all saw that. Yeah, totally.
You know what today's version of that is, Chris? So sprinkle some crack on them and keep it moving.
I just like how the car had a mind of its fucking own and literally put the shit in drive, and it just airbagged out and just drove and everything.
Again, that is a pure Simpsons joke.
I like the fact that they broke out the gun. Pow, 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 boom.
Dude, you're not doing it right. He did it in the whole. It wasn't even like full blown like this. It was just like like, all right. So yeah.
I'm like, are you even aiming?
I mean, he hit the trunk and it just spontaneously exploded. So
that is my favorite because that's a classic movie bit where in the 80s and 90s, shooting the trunk, shooting the trunk is where the gas is where the fuel tank is.
Actually, you know what? Even though Mythbusters debunked that shit, I will forever. I low-key love Mission Impossible 2. Tom Cruise's character, Ethan Hunt, doing the wheelie in front and side swiping and shooting the BMW and the gas tank and it blows up. Perfection. Stupid. But perfection. I love it. The quietness. The music stops and you hear him just bah, 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 bah. I was like, that's fucking badass. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit.
It still don't be a movie that we're in a movie series. Well, I don't know how deep we're going into it, but still don't beat Death Wish though. The car went to a complete stop and blew up.
This is why Black Dynamite works when Chicago Wind dives off the cliff.
Chicago Wind, I left you blowing in the breeze.
There's his dog.
Nigga, don't you ever.
No. The car didn't even get off the cliff and it just exploded.
Listen, Chris. I am mad as fuck. I didn't do this, but I'm even more mad that no one didn't think of this. Remember when this is super off topic, but we'll get back to this in a second. Y'all remember when I told you about that car event I went to and that Mustang crashed into the parked cars, right?
Yeah. Deja vu.
No. No, what I needed, I seriously needed just to play Chicago Wind saying, that's why they call me Chicago Wind, fool, because I left you blowing in the breeze. Shit, don't you ever. And I'll cut right to that footage.
If you want context, ladies and gentlemen, Eris went to a ladies and gentlemen. If you want context, DJ Sue went to an auto show down in Woodbridge, Virginia. Yes, there was a big.
Wasn't an auto show. It was just
an auto show. It was a car beat, and somebody like
in a Mustang.
In a Mustang, because come on.
It's a Mustang.
Did you think it was going to be so? Look, I'm sorry, dude that loves Mustangs. Did you think it was going to be a nigga in a Camaro? Did you really think it was going to be a nigga in a Civic? Did you really think it was going to be somebody in the Chevy? No, it's only you motherfuckers. A car that is only meant to drag race. You have this brilliant idea. I'm gonna burn out and do circles. And
you're gonna do this. You're gonna do this dumb shit with street tires and no slicks. Fuck
no
out
slicks,
my face.
no nothing. A car, Eris, again, that is only good, really, for drag racing. You decide I'm gonna attack that curve.
Somebody
Tokyo Drift, nigga.
Nah. Somebody clearly put a little bit too much Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. Thought he was slick.
Oh, I know you were gonna say he played too much Hot Pursuit. He played a shitty game, so he did shitty things.
But
this was a motherfucker that played too much Most Wanted and thought Cross was after his ass.
Speaking of chases, so Ludwig gets somebody to kill Norberg. Ludwig decides to get
hired goons.
Get a hired goon to get what's the dude from All in the Family? Because that's what that doctor dude looked like.
Archie Bunker looking at
him. He looked like fucking Archie Bunker. He was like, I must kill Norberg. Again, sight gag like shit. Frank kicks open the door. He throws the pillow. I'm like,
I love it because this is exactly what happened.
It's a pillow, dude.
That is spot on, dude.
It's a pillow, and he thinks it's attacking him.
I like even better because OJ sits up. Look, I love it because OJ gets knocked down. He sits up. The dude's about to throw a vase. As he throws it, OJ sits up. Wham! Falls back down.
Then Frank crawls on him and stuff, and he's like,
And Leslie Nielsen, I just got to be honest with you. Leslie, rest in peace. But I would have punched him after that scene if I was OJ. You put your ass all in my nose, bro. For real. And look, and that tells you something, Eric, because you know me. I do anything for comedy. Chill, nigga.
Now, what we got
Let's do another shot at. Nah, we good. Ain't we with Leslie? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I thought so.
Now, what we got is, this is one of those movies that, it's one thing to get, like, for instance, I like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. They use Ben Stein perfectly as the boring, monotone teacher. We've all had that one teacher in high school that's like, anybody? Yes, economics. And I'm like, ugh. They get great actor, work with Orson Welles, John Houseman, to play a driving instructor.
And it was perfect.
Yo, theater actor, and he plays it straight. No jokes, no nothing, as the driving instructor. It is fucking hilarious.
All right, pull in. All right, just follow behind it. All right, steady.
You put it in park. Yo,
the best.
Put your hand out.
I like that. Like they go into a wood one way, and I like how they got to speed up the footage to make your
but you forgot the one part where he's like, under normal circumstances, we will never drive on a one-way road, but in this circumstances, we will.
Okay. This is not a funny joke to me. It's not something that make me go ha ha, but it's a funny thing to do in the scene. So Frank is out the car shooting right as they're driving. The girl, as she's driving, rolls up the window as a guffer. It's not funny, but that's funny.
They got the perfect. I hate to say it. They got the chick look like Kathy from the fucking comic strips. Yes, I'm pulling. I'm showing my age.
Kathy Guys White. Good for you, man. Real talk. Kathy Guys White is one of the look. No real talk. Kathy Guys White is a goat.
She got her own cartoon, guys. That's how old we are. She had her own short-lived cartoon.
Very short-lived.
Very short-lived. Yes. They greenlit us. A network greenlit a Kathy cartoon for a hot minute. It got I think 8 episodes. And it was.
You want to know you want to see an example of blinking and miss it? Mm-hmm. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make that up.
No, you didn't, D.
Dude,
I thought I made that up in my brain.
The fact that Dilbert got more episodes than Kathy, and that's just as obscure as that's in the same vein as Kathy, to be honest.
I don't know, which is funny, D. Dilbert is
funny. It's Office Space animated. That's all it is.
Like I said, I really want to say Kathy because of the legacy that comic strip has, but Dilbert's funnier. It's a lot funnier. Trust me. I'm not even going. Dilbert, especially when Dilbert first came out and it was very popular amongst the IT guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, like what was that? 95, about 94 to
I said the Office Space, that little Office Space. Time,
about 94 to about 98. Dilbert crushed, man.
As a person right now, I don't work in IT, but like I just remember I look at some old Dilbert stuff. I was like, this is actually funny now. I couldn't get it as a kid. I was like, the fuck is this?
A lot of
Dilbert.
like it's kind of funny now. I think all the new IT, all the IT guys now they need something new to really identify with. Like you guys still identify with the IT crowd. So it feels like there needs to be a new type of thing. Like, hey, this actually says our lives.
Dilbert to me as a kid, Dilbert didn't do shit for me. Just like reopened up a Sunday comic strip and they had a Prince Valiant comment in the back. I'm like, what the fuck is Prince Valiant? I don't care about
this. The
only
reason why I understood Dilbert.
No, I know how you really feel. It's when you open up the Sunday comic strips and you find Calvin and Hobbes is missing and it got replaced with For Better or Worse.
But I kind of like For Better or Worse a little bit.
No, I'm with Varys on that one. I like For Better or Worse, but it cuts deep. It don't beat out the banger.
To me, it's like the one day they didn't have a good Garfield strip and they replaced it with something else. You're like, no, Garfield, this is bullshit.
All right, this is just D. Respect to it because I love it. All of these Spider-Man comics are so out of like continuity and stuff. I don't know what's going on.
Dude,
the artist is only you're only allowed like 3.5 panel shots to draw.
Imagine you're a kid. Again, funny enough, I think we are speaking to the time period again, 88, 90s and stuff. Yeah. Imagine you're a kid, Sunday comic, you get 5. You're an artist, you get 5 panels to write a Spider-Man story, and it's like, how does that work? And then they put to be continued at the end till next Sunday.
And the fun part about that is this: it doesn't say your name; it says by Stan Lee. It doesn't say you. I feel bad. I will feel bad if it got to the topic.
Artist at the Washington Post is pissed off that he created all that shit.
Yo, I feel bad for the dude that got to write the Sunday shirt for Spider-Man, man. I don't even see. I always thought they took him from older comics and stuff, but apparently it isn't.
New. They were like, they were out of continuity, like shit. It was just for the comic strips for that thing.
It was weird.
I know Prince Valiant is on the level of Davy Crockett. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
I stand by that.
I know Prince Valiant is more like UK, more so than anything than it is here, but it just didn't hit for me. I'm sorry. Like I
feel that was made for the older readers. That come on, that wasn't made for us. That wasn't made for
that is pure Gen X.
Yeah, no, I don't think it was made for them. I think they look at that. That's my dad's comic strip. What type of bullshit is that?
Think about this. Dennis
I'm on the internet now.
Dennis the Menace is our folks' era, if not anything, and yet that still appealed to me as a kid.
I would say no. Actually, I would say
Dennis. Because Chris, we had a Dennis the Menace cartoon as a kid.
That's true.
Dennis the Menace, and that's all I remember of it.
Hey, that
And-
had more,
and
that had
Mr.
more energy.
Wilson.
That had more energy than that fucking black and white TV show. I'll tell you that fucking much. I probably pissed off a
Having better,
70-year-old
have
old
better,
man that
en-
listened to this
had
podcast.
better energy than Dennis talking to that obviously pedophile at the end of that movie.
Hey, Walter Matthau carried the shit out of that fucking live action movie. Tell you that fucking
Walter
much.
Matthau was still trying to pay off his house to his ex-wife. Let's not do that.
I love that movie. I was like, first off, you got Paul. Yo, that was nothing but old ass actors.
Paul Winfield.
Old ass
was
Paul
like,
Winfield is the black sheriff of this old ass town. That's like, yo, this is the look. I have driven across the country. People sit there and think that's fictional. That's bullshit. There's a small town in America that's just like that. I'm not even joking.
I don't think if they do, is way different. Like all the kids got drug problems. The mom stay at home.
What they doing?
No. The dad. No. I'm sorry. Switch up. The dads are at home. The moms are having corporate sex with their corporate husbands.
That movie was all about Dennis's mom trying to join the corporate workforce and not being a stay-at-home mom because the 90s.
We got to make it
progressiveness
for the 90s, But look, anyway.
Anyways, Frank, the part where the driver's like, "All right, roll the window down, put your arm out,
extend your arm,
extend the middle finger." I like how the truck driver's like,
I know, oh, you know what's so fun?
And then Frank egging the chick on, like, "All right, Kathy, go for it."
And she like went for it. It was so funny, man.
And Ben heard her own tire.
I got a good question, though. It's just something that bugged me for a while. How have y'all guys ever given anybody the finger? Because I feel like I give people the finger way more than I should when I'm on the road.
I have to be really, really pissed off to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris, you are frozen in time.
I know, man. It's like bouncing back and forth, and it's actually bugging me. I'm over here clicking at things, trying to make it better, trying to make it work. OJ moved.
It's still doing it. No,
OJ's on the move.
Hold on. I gotta test this out. My bad. Let me stop it.
Hey, Chris. I'm sorry, D. I got a meme for you. That frozen image of Chris should be a now loading screen.
Now loading.
3 Black Geeks.
Now loading.
All right.
OJ moved again.
OJ moved again. All right. It did again. It's still not doing it. Hold on.
It's just moving in one. It's like bouncing doing this weird thing, man. Oh God, this is so unprofessional of my show. But I'm allowing this shit.
It's unbecoming.
Oh, there we go. All right, Chris. Whatever you do, just you know what? I won't blame the green screen. Also, how you like Chris purposely showing off the guns right there? That's what I'm talking about. Ladies, you gotta understand.
No. That doesn't bother me. No, D. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that it looks like OJ is actually in the room.
Yes. You all notice that too?
All right, we'll go non-camera. You just get this. You get D's.
No. That's my granddaddy, man. You can't have that picture.
You can't
have that picture.
I'll change it.
Eris, remember this one? All right, that's enough.
My God.
Enough selling this. Hey, Chris, bring up your vibrating picture again, man. It's all good.
It's like this is Hypnotoad.
It was like Hypnotoad. That's
No. It wasn't Hypnotoad. It was Chris's Kodak avatar from Metal Gear.
Oh God! Oh my God! You know, I was
continue on. Just continue on while we keep going this.
Hey, Eris, Snake, turn your monitor off.
Turn your monitor off. Can we please get through this movie?
But anyways.
Go ahead. Let's see. I actually lost.
But anyways,
that was funny though.
But anyways, so
at
this point, Jane decides, all right, after dude first off destroys the fucking fireworks warehouse with all the Asian people running out of it. That was fucking hilarious.
Which was weird.
All right, guys, get up. You don't nothing to see here.
All right, nothing to see.
No, because if you think about it, Simpsons did that joke too. Like, oh my god, everyone, get out of here! Chinese fire drill, serious this time.
What killed me about that joke was this man went through. He blew up the. He crashed into the gas, then came out the gas, crashed into the rocket ship, and then crashed into the fireworks store. Which I thought to myself, when you hitting the missile cause a bigger joke.
Whatever.
Anyway,
whatever. You look at the CJ. You know what's funny? We look at that shit, and yet we still question Dominic Toretto's durability.
I'm sorry, he drove that charger through that fucking flame ass car and it survived. You know what? Not even gonna question it. That's for another day. But anyways,
me staring at Chris during that tank scene. D, it was cool.
That's so stupid.
D, come on, it was cool.
It's so stupid.
I mean,
I gotta be real. That tank scene was so stupid. It was the greatest thing I ever seen in my life.
No. I think everything
it's up there.
What defined everything again. Dumbass Tyrese and Ludacris saying what we all said. Nigga, we're on ice. What the fuck you bringing the goddamn Lambo to this fucking damn mission for? I was like, you know what? He's right. I like how self-aware it got. It just is like, no, he's like, what? Everybody else got fucking vehicles that can change the ice. Your dumbass brought a fucking Lambo.
My thing that got me, like the one thing we still got to explain is this man played chicken with a helicopter, with a car,
and and Aston Martin twice.
Anyway, let's go on. Let's go to something.
D and Chris's look when Vin Diesel crashed head on with fucking Jason Statham and walked out like it wasn't shit. I'm like, I wish I could do that with a car. That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Boy, me and Chris could not stop laughing.
Yo, here's the thing. I would excuse it.
We just started laughing.
Here's the thing. It's like with Vin's character, I might buy it because maybe he reinforced his car. Statham, your fucking Aston Martin ain't reinforced, my nigga.
No, he did reinforce. No.
The first time. We're talking about the first time.
Yeah, the first time it happened.
That's the thing. That's the one we're talking about. That's the one right there. I was like, all right, I'll give that to you, Vin. Statham, how'd you got that car unscathed? How? Whatever.
Boy, it was in the script. I wasn't ready to go.
But anyways, Jane ends up telling them to go to meet somebody at this warehouse and stuff. Again, visual gag of the scene to show that he's a bachelor. The cheese is fucked up and is crawling on top of the fridge. I never caught that as a kid, I never saw that. I never caught that till now.
I'm mad that I never mentioned that.
I laugh every time. Like, listen, I laugh whenever I saw that cheese move. I was like, the cheese moved.
No, but Frank sniffing the milk and falling out like, ugh.
No, it wasn't the milk. It was that old ass Chinese food.
Yeah, the old ass Chinese food.
The best part about it was homegirl looks at the name of the place. She's like, oh my God, you have one of these? They shut that place down like 3 years ago.
I like how they went because Frank is one of those cops that's so focused on his job. His home life is falling apart. He doesn't know what
completely.
It's like, yo, why do they always do that to cops?
He cracked open that container, took one good whiff, and passed out.
Full disclosure, that happened to me one time by accident because I got deployed and forgot to dump something before I got deployed. 5 months later, got back. Yeah, I had to clean out that fridge because it fucked up the whole fridge. It's like I had like some Gatorade and it was a piece of food that I should have just thrown away before I left. And it was just like, holy fuck. Like the food in it, it didn't have mold on it, at least when I saw, but it's that type of food you smell. It's like, ah, shit. Like, whoa.
Yo, the thing to get me.
Chris had that Cowboy Bebop episode in this fridge.
nigga, I think, I had, what I had going on. I had, I'll never forget. I was pouring out milk one day and I was happy as a motherfucker. I got home like, yeah, about to crush these, I don't know, tricks or something. I was like, yeah. And I was pouring it. And I was pouring it, right? Milk. And I chunk. And I was never so sick in my life seeing that. I mean, it was like, where the milk go? Like, I was like, what happened to the milk? I checked the date, nigga. It was only like 2 days expired. I'm like, why is it like that already?
We had a mind fuck before we continue. My mom, for whatever reason, this time I was in middle school. She had just went to I think Trader Joe's had just opened in this area. I think it was over in Arlington. That's where she went. She decided like, oh, we're gonna go to Trader Joe's. And Trader Joe's, they sell fresh milk. I'm talking, you gotta drink that shit ASAP. Now, in our house, sometimes we eat cereal, sometimes we don't. Yeah, sometimes you eat cereal, sometimes you don't. I think for a week, I only ate the cereal one day, and the rest of the week, I had oatmeal and cream of wheat because that's what I was feeling like. Saturday morning, I go to pour a bowl of cereal. That milk was done and sour, and I was like, what? And my mom was like, yeah, that's like fresh milk. You gotta drink that. You gotta drink it like ASAP. Like you can't.
I know what your mama said. I know exactly what your mama said. Chris, now you know it's some white people milk.
Not quite that way, but close. I think at that point, my mom was like, yeah, I'm not going to gamble going to grocery stores that's not Giants and or Safeway anymore. So, no.
Keep it to my range. Keep it to the range.
Hey, that's what happens as a black person. You venture outside PG County and you go to like Tyson's or whatever, and then you decide, let me check out this exotic grocery store. And it's like, oh, it's not the same. It is totally not the same. It's whatever. But Frank meets up with the dude. The gunfight is the most hilarious shit ever because they're in a fucking, was it like a sewage plant in a shootout, and he's like, yeah, put your hands up. Oh crap, man, it stinks. And the guy has his hands over his nose, and then all of a sudden he punches. Is it toxic where he pushes that dude into?
I think it was.
Yeah. The dude did the Joker hand like there, and I was like, I was waiting for a sight gag, and it didn't happen. I was like, maybe that's what the gag was.
Maybe the gag was that.
But Frank leaves from there, and he's not supposed to be there for the night before the Queen's supposed to go to the baseball game, but he shows up there. He's patting everybody down. He pats a random dude, but ends up accidentally patting his friend down. He's like, look, he has a picture of your wife. You son of a bitch. Bam. Anybody got pictures of his wife? Frank, we gotta go. We gotta warn the Queen.
So I like how the whole, like I said, I like how in the whole movie you basically got Frank trying to try to stay in because remember the mayor said no, stay away from the Queen and all that. And I like how literal, like in that same scene, Ricardo Montalban had a gun. He points it. He's like, he's got to kill the Queen. No, he jumps on. It's just Leslie Nielsen saying, I always wanted to get on top of Queen Elizabeth. Because he hops on, he just slides across the table. I'm thinking, my part was this. It ain't him falling on the Queen that I had a problem with. Why did he slide for so long on that table?
Okay. That was your problem, right? Mine was something even more obvious. That the woman under Leslie, clearly a stunt woman, clearly younger, clearly a younger stunt woman, especially when you look at the fact that the legs were obviously young too.
Man, yeah. I mean, but here's the kicker too. I like how Ed the next day in the paper, like these papers do put out this trash filth lines and this stuff, and it's literally Frank looking like he's actually fucking the Queen of England and shit.
Oh, that was great. That was too good. Just I was like, please, keep it coming.
He's like, now Ed, you know these papers are going to do that.
No, because D is, and you know why I say that, Chris? Like, please keep it coming, because if this was made today, I guarantee you that somewhere there is a XXX parody of that shit that would have been
my
made.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not actually shocked that older white men have not real.
I'm shocked that has not been done.
I mean, I'm
You
not
disappoint
shocked.
like hey listen, you disappoint me, spicy industry.
I mean, they were doing that ridiculous. But what ends up happening is probably my favorite scene because this is where the movie ramps up on its ridiculousness. We get the California Angels and the Mariners playing. Yes, the California Angels, not the Los Angeles Angels.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
California.
They were California.
They were the
because after
California
that,
Angels.
California Angels.
Yeah, because after that, that's when they became the Anaheim Angels, and they
Anaheim
became
Angels.
the
LA
LA Angels of Anaheim. And I think now they're just the LA Angels. I think they're just the LA Angels now.
Yeah, they're the LA Angels now.
But anyway, yeah, I love that scene because of
All
course,
the sports
it's baseball in the
announcers,
80s.
Dude, they had fucking. These are actual professional announcers. The only ones I know of, besides Dick Vitale, no bullshit. Jim Palmer, I know because I've seen a couple of his commentating, and was it Tim McCarver?
Tim McCarver, the one I like that in, and Dr. Joyce Brothers.
Dr.
Like,
Joyce
why
Brothers.
is Dr. Joyce on?
No, what made it even better was that it was actually her.
Thank you.
Actually her.
In fact, they were all there. Like that entire line was like they were all the original, like the real people. And I go, holy shit! I was like, holy shit! They actually got all of them, including Dr. Joyce herself.
Oh, what had me rolling is when they were rolling, as we said right at the beginning of this episode, where they were bringing up all the sports bloopers. I like how one of the commentators, I think it might have been what's his face? Was it not, who was it? Damn. I'm trying to remember. Kurt. When the guys get mauled by the lion, and the other dude's like, "Oh man, these sports bloopers." He's looking at his face like, "What the fuck, man? What the hell's going on here with the lion?"
My favorite was everybody else is feeling horrified, and this is me. How about that? I swear that was me.
That was me.
That was me the whole time.
Dog, who was the singer? Who was the opera dude that he took that he beat?
Enrico
Palazzo.
Yeah.
Enrico Palazzo.
Enrico Palazzo.
When he sat there and fucked up that song, and everybody's tackling him, and he runs away, right? Funniest joke ever. Old boy from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Francis and shit.
Yeah.
When Frank pulls off the mask, and you thinking everybody's like, "Who the hell is this guy?" The one dude was like, "Oh my god, it's Enrico Palazzo!" Oh, yay!
Hey, Chris, let me tell you something. And let me tell. In fact, I gotta tell both of y'all something for this. The fact that Leslie Nielsen got up in front of all of America and fucked up the national anthem, I have to keep it real with y'all. Still better than Roseanne.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm sorry. I'd take it a step further. Who did it better, him or Fergie?
Oh, come on, look. Fergie.
Come on.
Fergie made it through it. Number one. And Fergie gave us the best gifts in the world.
Dude, Draymond is
the best one was Draymond because Draymond just had like he was already laughing because Draymond always have his mouth open anyway.
Yeah, he got that goofy look anyway.
So for the camera to fade into him and his mouth was open, like that nigga's actually laughing like a motherfucker. Like, come on, we all grew up in the hood. We know niggas like that. So we saw this, like that nigga's laughing. That nigga's laughing. I just liked it because Klay Thompson was straight faced and right beside him was Steph like
you know what's fucked up for me though? It's like when somebody
where was Kevin?
Like my thing is this, like in my head, right? Like clearly Whitney Houston is gonna be
niggas
top
was looking
tier.
down the entire time. I'm sorry, Eris. Everybody was looking down the entire time. Damian Lillard had this look on his face like, what? LeBron was like LeBron was laughing.
I mean, you look at Whitney Houston as top tier. So for me, it's like I looked at the Fergie thing. Like I get it, but like I'm not hard on singers because it's like it ain't Roseanne, obviously, because Roseanne clearly didn't give a fuck, obviously, whatever and stuff.
And on top of that, they had no fucking business asking her to do it.
Well, they did it for shits and giggles and shock value. That's the only reason why they fucking did that shit.
But come on, you still had no business.
I'm pretty sure Tom Arnold used that to get half in the divorce anyways. Who are we talking about? Tom Arnold is every dude that somehow wanted the divorce proceedings, and he cheeses every single time that happens.
Man, Tom Arnold, you can really tell that he was a guy that did cocaine a lot. Can't you?
Also,
I
feel he did.
What was your first clue, D?
Also, I think I genuinely think
that crap.
I genuinely think, no bullshit. I genuinely think he did like Roseanne during that whole coke fuel part. And then once the high kind of went down, it was like, how the fuck did I get here?
I legit feel like their relationship had no physicality. It wasn't really a physical thing.
It's just two people that just like being around each other. That's about it.
I think Tom was like, yo, Roseanne, cool as shit, man. She dope. And Roseanne's like, all right. And he's like a 6, but I take him. Yeah.
D is being genuine. Tom Arnold is a smooth 5.
No. And look. Eric,
for white women, he's a smooth 6, possibly.
He's probably a 7 for a lot of them women. But look, the point is this. Roseanne was clearly batting out of her league. So
I'm gonna be real about this. This is the realest shit ever.
Tom Arnold shooting low? That's the fun part about that.
Tom Arnold is a guy that knew his place. He's one of those rare dudes that knew his place.
Harris, recover, sir.
No, I've always felt this about Tom Arnold. And that's why I appreciate it. Tom Arnold was a realist with himself. Like, yo, I am not the most good-looking guy, but god damn it, you're gonna fucking love me, and I'm gonna be real as shit, and you're gonna love me. And I also feel he's one of those guys. He low-key was a handyman, so that ups you like +5 in charisma and shit. That's like Chris, +5 in charisma, so ergo you win.
Chris, stop talking. Stop talking.
You know I'm right. I'm right.
I'm bad. Look, first off, every good cokehead knows how to swing a hammer. Okay. So
no, we say this about ugly dudes. Like, if ugly dudes got money, you're good. For a white dude, like, but I mean, hell, there are even some regular ass black dudes that like, yo, you swing a hammer, hey, yo, +10 charisma, you win, dog. Like,
+10 charisma, though.
You win. I'm just saying. It's a lost art. It's a lost art.
Is it the meme with Daisy? You won this hole, is it?
It's a lost art, man. I'm telling you, man. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Look,
the lost art of cocaine handyman.
look. I saw a chick tweet like, my husband built a entertainment system with his bare hands from wood, and I'm like. It's like every chick immediately, I can just hear the creaming in their pants, like, oh my God, like a handyman is a lost art and shit. And then I'm thinking back, like, there are chicks that will think that you're the man because you changed a fucking tire. And I'm like,
let me tell you something. The dudes that get way too, the mechanics, in my opinion, that get way too much easy.
The tire with an easy kid.
No, check this out. The dudes, to me, in these opinions, the mechanics that get way too much pussy are the mechanics that do it off of this shit. Yeah, I can change your brakes. Like, oh my God. That is low hanging fruit for a mechanic to go for. If I'm changing your brakes, that's gonna be my gateway in to try to get these.
Hey, I tell you, we'll set them off.
And it's always brakes. It ain't oil change. It's never oil change.
Hey.
Here's tires.
Here's where they slip up, guys. And Eris might laugh at this more than D, or y'all both might laugh at this and stuff. Is when you sit there and say, "All right, you know how to change brake rotors." they stare at you like their brain just malfunction immediately, like they don't know that. It's like, what the fuck is a brake rotor?
No. Actually, you want to know how the old school niggas get them? No, it's the same nigga. No, it's the same. It's the same joke. But this is how the old school niggas get them. Yeah. So you got drums on there. I don't know what's a drum. Oh, you don't know what a drum or a breaky or a drum or a disky. Let me come here, young girl. Let me show you something.
No, it's the meme. It's definitely the meme. They're trying to figure it out, and it's nothing but math equations flying.
It's like the Tyrese one, especially.
You want to see the fun thing? You want to see the real fun thing? I have seen a mechanic get out dribbled by a woman before, where he would try to say some slick shit, like, "Yeah, man, you like all I gotta do is this." So you gonna change that? Nah, I'm just saying that, but the whole system don't work though, because it's non-responsive and all the rest of that. Because I actually read up where this that look, see, I don't be doing all that. I know from my experience, like yeah, it's your experience. But Chevrolet actually came out and said something about this situation. So what I'm trying to do is, I got you, baby. I got you.
Little does that mechanic know. He tried to finesse Marissa Tomei.
Yeah, exactly.
From My Cousin
It is
Vinny.
so funny. This is what I tell this to all ladies, and I really mean it. Learn about a car. Please learn about a car. Because you don't have to learn how to. You don't have to. I'm not saying change your oil and stuff like that. Learn about your car.
Just learn some shit.
Trust me, it's valuable. And if y'all want, and it's a great way of seeing alpha men just crumble inward. It's just great.
It's the difference between somebody saying, "Oh man, we're gonna have to replace that whole AC," and somebody else saying, "Just charge the AC with this thing you can buy for $20 at Track Auto." Why the fuck I say Track Auto?
Oh God,
Track Auto. See, this is where you messed up at. Now
they will tell you to replace the whole AC thing, and I'm like, just charge it up with a fucking.
Nah, the old you gotta get with the old school. That means he still got a cigarette in his mouth.
Anyways, he fucks it up, right? And I like how he takes the umpire like, "Hey, so is this an official MLB bet?" Bam! I'm like, "Yo!"
And then Frank is living a dream that I wish I lived. I don't want to be an umpire for nothing, but I do want that power. Like, throws a strike. Strike. Yeah. Yo.
No. The one that got me. Hold on.
He had that crowd hyped the entire game. But that's a showman.
But this is the one that got me. It's a subtle scene, but couldn't do that now because reasons. He's taking the pants off the umpire, and the guy coming there is like, "All right, guys, I guess you want to handle your business." Closes the door.
Bro. First of all, shout outs to that janitor for being progressive. And
he accepted. He was like,
being progressive.
All right, guys, you need your time. Go for it.
My man said, no, the fact that he backed away with a smile on his face and said, "Sorry, guys." Carry on.
You know what also airs? LA.
Yeah,
LA. Yo, what got me too though?
Sometimes you just
in the middle of the whole montage, Ed is picking up on like, "Oh shit, Frank is patting down all the players." All right, Frank is doing all the shenanigans. Meanwhile, if you've ever been to a baseball game, motherfuckers are passing hot dogs and beer past the queen to some people because it's like, oh, she's seated. Even though she's in that bottom section, there's still people around her. So this is
having a regular ass baseball game experience.
Yo, beer and Miller and stuff. Ed is sitting up there eating funniest shit ever. Drinks a Miller, eats a double popsicle, eats a hot dog, eats a whole ass cake. And I'm like,
I hate to say this.
Game. All I can say for that was baseball games in the 80s.
I got to say this, Eris. I would have to do that take 4 damn times. I know I would. All right, I got to eat a hot dog. Got to eat this. Got to do this. Got to do this. I got to chew it thoroughly.
I have to say.
I would have to do that take like 4 or 5 times, man.
Listen, y'all. In the middle, like since this podcast has begun, we have gone on for so long. Talking about all of the silliness and shenanigans that have taken place. Number one, I need to give a special shout out to Leslie Nielsen's stunt double because all the stunts that he did, I was not ready. I really was not ready for him
walking in the flips.
God damn it, Chris! I was not ready for him to bust out a whole ass moonwalk in a baseball field.
That was funny. That was funny.
Because that was the one that legit made me think, Leslie, was that you or was that the stunt double?
Ain't no fucking way that was.
Nah. Because the only thing that was Leslie Nielsen was him doing on his back.
I don't even think
I like
that was definitely not him.
My favorite one is the one I would love to take a part in. Is just seeing the stunt double flip and jump behind the bed just so I can just. I'll be ready for that scene. Oh, come on, dude! The second you hit that mat, I'm jumping up.
I mean,
I'll be so hyped for that scene.
No, the thing that got me though about this whole thing is that Frank got to the point to where he's like, all right, they can't, because the whole basis is in the final ending, if it hits 3 strikes, three outs, he's going to activate, Bloodway's going to activate somebody, a sleeper person, to kill the queen. So he's calling ball, and it's a clear strike, and everybody's like, what the fuck is going on?
Several clear strikes,
and everybody's arguing, and it turns into an umpire like, no, it was a strike, he was out, he was safe, and he just
I hate how much as I love they like all each other's faces like, yeah. I was cracking up.
It just always reminds me of that gif of the umpire, the white umpire, when he looks at the player. Okay, boom, you're out. Yo, because what made me funny is that they're arguing and stuff, and it gets ridiculous when the guy hits the ball and Frank throws like 8 balls in the air and shit. And there's like, okay, what the fuck is going on? He's safe, he's out. Chaotic.
I love how he's like, all right, you're out of here. The whole crowd's
it's like, you can't throw an umpire out? Really?
Yeah, you can't. Really? Well, guess what? You're out of here too. Yeah. Here's me. I wish if I ever umpire, I have that hype of a crowd. Oh my god, that has to be intoxicating.
I mean, even today, like, when you see umpires and the fucking and the coach arguing, it's the funniest shit ever. Even today.
Oh my god, even like today when they do it now, it's like you just wait for the manager to be that much. You're waiting for that manager to be an asshole to the point where they actually start throwing like bases and stuff like that. You waiting for it,
bro. The funniest shit ever.
Eris, you're laughing. It's so funny when you see one of these managers like, oh fuck you. Guess what? Yeah, take your base because they got to literally unscrew it up so they can throw it. So it's so
funniest shit ever though. Ludwig activates it, and it's good old Reggie Jackson.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Reggie Jackson, one of the greatest hitters of all time. One of my heroes as a kid, Reggie Jackson.
Who also did a lot of TV show and movie appearances during this time because
Reggie Jackson was a superstar.
Can I say
a real baseball superstar? That's why, yeah.
Can I say Reggie Jackson makes one hell of a robot?
Man, listen. Him sitting up,
cyborg.
Him sitting up just saying,
"Hey, I seen him play baseball. He is kind of a cyborg." That nigga was bad, man.
Listen, my man, when he's sitting up there, opened up the thing. I must kill the queen. When he pulls out the gun, first off, this is how funny the movie is to me, and maybe it was on purpose. Nobody out in the audience, nobody out in the crowd sees a black man with a fucking gun walking towards the queen and climbing over top of the rafters.
Ooh. I have something. Imagine, pick one, Chris. Pick a person.
Eris, go for it. Sue, go for it. Yeah.
If only that were a reality today. Go ahead, D.
It was Reggie Jackson 88. Hey, look, it's Reggie Jackson. He's gonna shoot the queen.
But yo, he climbed.
Go Yankees.
Yo, when he climbed up on top of the thing, I'm laughing because he's climbing there and the queen didn't notice him. The queen didn't pay attention until he pointed the gun. What made me laugh though is in the middle of that when Frank was arguing the umpire, he busts out the gun. The umpire's like, "Hey man, you got it. He was safe, man. You got it. You win."
That was funny. Hey man, you win.
No, you want to know the best part of the whole thing was when Ludwig activated Reggie, right? It's when he took the gun. No, when he took the Uzi and he takes old girl and he says, "You and I are gonna get out of here quietly." And
where do you get the Uzi from? First off, any other gun is
no, CJ, never mind that. Never mind that.
Go.
Never mind that. That's not the point. Don't worry about that. The part that I want to bring up is Leslie looks off into that crowd and he sees her carried away, and it's clearly a dummy.
A blow-up doll.
It's a blow-up
And
doll.
Eris, that's the scene I'm talking about. You would have argued me down on that, D.
No, I wouldn't.
No, I think you would have.
No,
I think you
wouldn't.
would have been for it. The reason why you would have been for it is because like Eris is a dummy. D. Okay, can we see? All right, let's just shoot the scene and see how it looks. You're over there cracking up. Do you like it? Let's keep this shit. Because look, only reason I say that because the back of my head, like I bet Eris would say something like, "D, it's gonna be off center. You really ain't gonna see everything." Yada yada. You would have. I just have this feeling you would bring up good points, and I'm like,
the transition.
but it's a dummy.
The transition of it is fucking hilarious, though. That's what makes it funny. Is the transition.
No, what made that part so good is it's clearly a blow-up doll, but it's clearly her voiceover of the blow-up doll. That's what made it even better.
And what makes it more better for me is that she's super stiff. She's super stiff.
Wait, one more. See, I was given a double whammy with this scene because not only did I get her as a blow-up doll, we got a clear crash dummy in the middle of that big ass baseball brawl.
Yes,
because one flew up in the air. It was clearly
I meant to mention this right during the whole baseball montage and stuff. My nigga, well, actually, it was before the montage, right? When Ludwig ate the fucking damn hot dog and bit into it, and he pulls out a fucking finger with a ring. Not even just a ring. It looked like one of those fucking World Series rings and shit. And he's like, the fuck is this?
It was a whole ass diamond. Purple diamond.
No, he really did. He's like, tomorrow. The fuck is this shit? But nah, when he sits there and does that, right, gets up there. So Reggie Jackson gets up there, I must kill the queen. When Frank shoots that fucking dart, and again, they cut to the white woman, the big white woman that's all doing that, to really key into what's going to happen. He shoots that dart. I like the slow motion. And Reggie just screaming like, ah!
I thought to myself, that white woman died. Come on, Reggie. Number one, let's just be real. He ain't break no fall. She died.
Meanwhile, Frank shoots.
Is it just me? There's something majestic about seeing a fat woman fall in slow motion.
This is like
I'm gonna say Chris just failed.
I was say Chris fell.
It's the equivalent of Homer laughing at man getting hit and grown with football.
Man getting hit with football.
It's low hanging fruit, and yet you can't deny the laughter that comes from it because it's like, look, we here at 3BG are not trying to sit there and get on fat people, but like those were the jokes.
No. Let's just be real. Fat people are still funny. You can make fat jokes today. It's just everybody like image and all the rest of that. Here's the thing. You know the reason why I don't like Monique is because she will sit there and like, don't call us fat. Don't do that. You got to respect sisters. Don't do that. And then that's all her jokes. That's why.
That's all her.
So that's all I'm saying.
Sometimes you gotta lean into
you can make. It's like this. You can make any joke funny, and you can make any type of joke about a person funny. It just has to be funny. It has to be a point and all that. Mm-hmm. Like you know how everybody said, George Carlin said, yes, you can make rape funny. Like, yes, you can. Like, imagine, if you will, you're a man and you're getting fucked by a clown. Shut up. There's more to this rape. Like, see, some of you are already laughing. I didn't even get to the point yet. You can make it funny. So that's why. So I'm with you, Chris. Seeing that white woman going, hey there, Blimpy boy, flying in the air so fancy free.
It's like I said, it's something majestic.
I think that's probably why I love Black Sheep in the one scene in that movie. We'll probably do it. There's something majestic about Chris Farley doing a cartwheel as a fat guy that's just fucking hilarious.
That's always a great thing.
He cartwheels in front of that old lady and just the craziness, like, what are you doing? But anyways, when he when he sits there and when Ricardo Ludwig has Jane as a hostage, right? Again, vintage fucking Leslie Nielsen. He grabs a random woman and is like, "Two can play that game," and I'm like,
That was great.
it's like that doesn't work, Frank.
I was really ready for the woman to go this. Don't do it. He's crazy enough to do it. I was ready for that.
It's just like he's crazy enough to do it.
Dude, that was equivalent to the Blazing Saddles when he held himself up with the gun and shit.
All right, I'm gonna blow this nigga's head all over this. Oh Lord, he's desperate. He's gonna do it.
Everybody else.
Anyone going to help that poor man?
And I like how Jane immediately gets herself out and Frank shoots him and he just falls down. It's like, what? He's like, is he dead? Nah.
He's just temporary. He's temporary stunned. He'll be fine in a couple of minutes.
And he falls down over there. And it's like, oh,
bus drives over him. Steamroller drives over him.
Dude, the reaction just intensifies it. Like, oh.
And then the marching band.
For me, what did it was not just a marching band, but boom, 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 ba da 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 da
the face of both of them looking the other way and shit because of how fucked up it all is. And then he accidentally one of the band members stomps on the button and it activates two of us activates Jane's backup thing, and all of a sudden Frank starts going into this whole, the typical movie lovey-dovey. Jane, we love each other. We did everything together. We're the love of my life. I had this ring. I was going to give it to you.
Chris, I just wanted to go ahead and take this rare opportunity to say, so this is what it's like to be CJ for a minute, and D's back. I was just going to say this is what it's like to be you.
It's like, and I'm by myself. They can only see my face, this sexy face. For a minute, ratings went up with Errors by himself because they're like, "Oh shit!" Ratings skyrocketed.
I don't know, Eric. I don't know, Chris.
And now I'm here by myself, talking to myself. That's
I like to say for the record, there was an episode we did where both y'all went silent, so it was just me by myself, and I did feel like Ian Malcolm for like that 1 minute. Y'all were away for a minute. I was
there were people. There are nobody around me, as you see. But show them. Let's go on.
Nah, but what had me rolling is that this motherfucker's on the jumbotron pouring his heart out to Jane. That's mind control the shit.
Which she gets over that mind control very easily. Who knew? All you had to do was activate the power of love.
Well, Reggie Jackson just had a fat woman land on him and it deactivated the mind control. So
Hey Chris. Chris. If you took the COVID vaccine, right?
Yeah, I did.
If a big bitch fell on you from that far, you would not have it in you no more. So I don't.
I believe in a lot of things. That's one of those things I believe, and I'll be like, that's science.
Let me tell you something. D. Snake had to struggle to get Meryl out of that mind control from Psycho Manus.
What? Punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, kick.
Again, it was a struggle.
But the funniest thing that we
shit out our ass.
The funniest thing we get out of this though is another Norberg shenanigans wherein Frank is reinstated and the mayor's like, "Oh, Frank, you're reinstated," and Norberg is back on the team.
Hey, I'm back.
And Frank
like, yeah, I'll be back in a week.
And Frank pushes him down those stairs, which stair jokes are always funny. It will never beat out Surf Ninjas, but this was funny because you just see Norberg's body just do a fucking flip when he hits the bottom and shit.
It's always it's those dummies, man.
Chris. It's not his body. It's clearly a dummy.
Oh, it's a dummy.
It was a dummy. No, what made it even better is that it's a dummy in the chair. So you're just seeing a dummy afro shaking ridiculously.
First off, the fact that this shit had an afro is what had me rolling because I'm like,
I like that.
Wait, one more. It's like the dummy afro shaking at a ridiculous rate, followed by OJ voiceover.
For me, what really did it is that it looked like he got the ejectocito at the very end.
Oh, that was
not only get ejected, but it was like he did these full-on Here's the thing.
Bro,
That's the
listen.
practical effects I want, Eris.
No,
Those are the type of practical effects I
I'm
want.
with you. I'm
Dummies.
with you.
Why are we not using
D.
dummies anymore?
Listen.
No,
Listen, check this shit out. This is how, just to show you how great that scene is. That flip, that flip inspired the very first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game where the turtles flip at a ridiculous rate. They're doing 30. No, like it's the side scroller. They're doing like all they do is jump in the air once, and they've done like 30 flips.
Let me tell you something. Do not give my black ass a fucking $100 million budget, because I will look at D and Ayers as like, WB gave us $100 million, guys. You know what time it is. We're using dummies. No,
oh my god!
Fuck your special effects. We're going dummies. Let's go.
There's a lot of
$100 million.
There's a lot of violence towards women. No. Violence towards the dummies.
Violence towards the dummies.
But you're still promoting violence towards women. I don't see what you're saying. It's like, look. It's like us, like it's like me and Eris, like beating up a dojo full of women. It's like this, but it's still violence against women. Me and Eris look at the same for 2 seconds. I don't see what she's talking about.
Sir, first off, I'll be like, ma'am, did you not see our friend Gary with the mustache with a wig on, clearly getting kicked by D? I'm just saying.
Don't worry. Gary's going to be used throughout that whole movie. We're probably going to go against this sad card because we're going to use him in way too many scenes. Like, yo.
Just to show you how ain't shit I am, Gary will play a character that gets killed, and Gary will still come back and be used.
I thought you was going to say he gets killed in the first scene, and for whatever reason, he comes back later. Hey, detective, you're here. Yeah, I am here. So what's going on?
That's what I'm saying.
And the whole crowd was like,
guys. A little known show called Felicity did that to the black character in the show.
Fuck you. Don't you bring up Felicity. Felicity?
They killed the black girl in a car accident. Final episode. She popped back up like nothing fucking happened. I swear to God, even she was confused on what the fuck was going on. She was like,
man,
I died, right? Like, what? Fine, whatever. I guess.
Chris, let me tell you something.
Felicity, though?
No,
Felicity.
No. Never mind that, dude.
I'm never minding it too. Yes,
Chris. The fact that you said WB gave us $500,000
because they're stupid enough to do it. All right.
No. Listen, I'm with you. I'm totally on board. We're going for all dummies. Okay. In fact, just to show you how on board I am, I will take the famous Heisenberg picture of me sitting on a couch surrounded by dummies. Okay.
It's $100 million.
I will
movie,
do the
right?
Breaking Bad photo op.
It's like this $100 million movie, right? Why are they using a lot of dummies? Where's the special effects?
A lot of dummies on here, man. Like, where y'all spending all your money? D.
And I'll sit D. And again, I'm gonna sit there. Listen, I'll be sitting in the chair like Walter White, going, nothing stops this production.
Cut to me over in the corner with a bunch of Gunpla boxes surrounding me. Like, yeah, I don't know where that money went. I don't know.
They got a new smoke machine. It literally says "new smoke machine," man. D, what about you? I'm sitting in because I swear to God, look. If I get money, I'll be the most annoying asshole in the world. Like, D, what do you do? Like, D, what are you doing? I got like all Gucci on. Just wait for the movie to start, man. You know, there's a process. And the process is long and arduous.
And just when D thinks that it's going to be me to come at him and act like freaking Jimmy from Goodfellas is actually Chris. Chris will come at you and go, "What's the matter with you, D? Are you stupid or what? What did I tell you? Don't buy anything. Nothing big. A whole Gucci outfit. You just had to go for the drip, huh?"
No, here's me. And me looking dead back at Chris. So, that life-size Gundam, you don't bring up Stephanie.
You should not bring up Stephanie. You shut the fuck up, sir. Stephanie didn't do anything.
No, right there, Chris. You shut your whore mouth. You
shut your whore mouth.
Stephanie has been there with me through thick and thin. She was there with me in rehab, all right?
Like, Chris, you bought that bitch yesterday, man. You bought that, like, and also, D, it's the RX. It's the
RX
RX
78-2, bitch.
Meanwhile, no. Here's me. Here's me. I'm sitting in the corner. I'm sitting in the corner, literally with needle and thread, trying to sew back together that dummy we blew up. And I'm like, I gotta deal with this bullshit every day from these two.
I know the budget's only like $2 million because we just pocketed everything else.
I'm still trying to put this shit back together.
Let me get this shit. So
I got the head on backwards.
So y'all guys did a
and
lot for this
upside
movie.
down.
So y'all guys hired a bunch of voice actors to do actually on screen because it's cheaper. Nigga, we got Corey Payton for this whole movie. Yeah, he don't look good enough, but he's good enough for us.
Technically, we actually paid Corey Payton $1 million. He's never seen $1 million. So yeah.
So we paid Corey Payton $1 million. He ain't even get that from Walking Dead.
I'm just saying, man. Like also, it's like this, and we paid Tara Strong. Don't tell her that we paid Kari $1 million. She will fucking freak.
We're saying all this low key. I'm pretty sure WB threw a lot of money at him from Teen Titans, so I'm not even going to sit there and try to.
Oh yeah, of course he did. Of course he did.
Not even gonna play him like that.
I'm pretty sure everybody on that show is getting paid at least $2 million a year. They got to be, man. Oh, all right, $2 million is a little bit too much. They got to be getting paid great money.
You see how old boy playing Beast Boy fucking living? I'm like, that's some fuck you money right there.
WB, please do not take the playful banter of Three Black Geeks as the word.
No, take it seriously.
No. I was gonna say, please do not take our word as gospel truth. Okay.
All of a sudden, WB fucking says we're gonna revive Steel, and they give fucking Reggie Hudlin a fucking $1 million budget and say, well, Three Black Geeks said you can do that shit for $2 million with stunt dummies. Have fun.
Who's gonna play Steel, D? I don't know. We just get some tall ass.
I swear, if Reggie Hudlin.
Like, dude, who you gonna get to play Steel? Look, man, we just gonna drive around like the colleges and see who the biggest.
D, I swear, if Reggie Hudlin approaches us to to put this movie together, I am quitting my job today.
Oh yes, I will quit my job.
Hey, look, I will keep the job.
Make sure.
I would keep the job just because I'm just like, all right, we'll see where this goes.
Nah. I'm making this movie bomb. Why, D? Because we would be legends if we made it bomb.
Be legends.
It's $2 million. Dude, if it was on some house party shit where it's like, oh, you gave him $2 million, and all of a sudden we find out this movie makes like $80 million. It's like, pay us money, Hollywood, right now.
I got this feeling that if we did that, it will come to blows. What do you mean, D? I just got a feeling that everything will be fine until we read our contract, and then we like, I'm fucking Reggie up. Nah, D, no, I'm killing him.
Actually,
it's 1950s. It's 1950s over. I'm bringing 2 shotguns and a cigarette in my mouth.
No. I'm like, D, calm down. I already took care of it. And that's what both you and Chris look at me all like weirded and creeped out. Like, the fuck did Harris do? Like, don't worry about it. I got a contract. I got a lawyer. The offer that we got, it's perfect. It's foolproof. Trust me. Whatever happens, we're gonna be sitting pretty with this.
Why did I get feelings like this? You just gave us 5 more dummies. D, do you know the implications of what we got going here?
D, first of all, that would be the added bonus, not the main objective, okay?
You know
that is not the main prize.
Here's the thing. This is indicative of 88.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna run down the movies that came out around this time, around the same weekend or two of Naked Gun. Naked Gun obviously opened #1 that weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're talking Scrooged, Land Before Time, Oliver and Company, Child's Play, Ernest.
No, I'm saying because I think it was like coming down at that point, wasn't it?
It was on its 4th week.
Oh,
yeah.
Because didn't Child's Play come out?
Ernest Saves Christmas was on its 4th week.
Wow.
I was just getting ready to say that didn't Child's Play come out in December?
Yeah, it came out. They both came out because Naked Gun actually came out the weekend after Thanksgiving. Child's Play and Ernest Saves Christmas came out in November, beginning of November.
Now, see, here's the thing. I thought Ernest Saves Christmas didn't come out until like 89 or 90.
Nope,
88. So that 88?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That kind of threw me off.
Cocoon of Return, which was on its 2nd week.
Yeah. That wasn't big. Yeah, you notice how low it's on that list, though. They notice that?
And low on the list, Iron Iron Eagle 2 on its 4th week.
Chris.
You know what this means, right, D? You know
Chris,
what
Chris,
this means, right?
Chris, go to the toilet and say Iron Eagle. It's going to have the same. It's going to give me the same amount of emotion. Look, Chris, why you keep on pushing for the sequels? I don't even want to do the first one. So
No, I want to do the first one. The second, third, and fourth one is where it's like Louis Gossett Jr. was like, I'm cashing these fucking paychecks because TriStar clearly wants to fucking throw away money.
Nah, first of all, Chris, you got that messed up. See, Louis Gossett Jr. be sitting back. He'll laugh at that shit and go, nigga, I got Jaws 3 money I ain't spent yet.
Nigga,
I still got money from Roots. Remember that?
Chicken George, nigga.
When I was on a black show with a whole lot of black people, he always had that little bounce. I always loved that shit with Louis Gossett Jr.
This is like D met Bill Duke. I want to meet Louis Gossett Jr.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, man. Meeting the old black actor, you can feel the history on that motherfucker, especially when it's an old black actor that got miles on them, that has wisdom on them. Oh my God, the aura. You know what I mean? There's just an aura about that nigga.
Wait. Chris, you say he met that D met Bill Duke. We kind of already got our black legend. You and I unintentionally met Nichelle Nichols.
Okay, we did.
Oh yeah.
We did chat.
Yeah, I forgot about y'all did that.
What made it hilarious is that we were talking about her before we even saw her.
Her old people hearing kicked in, and she heard us talking about her and was like, "Hey, what's going on?"
The best conversation that me and Eris ever had was with Jerry the King Lawler.
Yes. It's right up there with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Right up there. And actually, with Jerry Lawler, it was more fun because Jerry was really responsive to a lot more stuff. We weren't interviewing; we were just talking like people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was me, Nigeria, and that one other white boy. We was just all talking like regular. Hey, 10 solid minutes of talking about wrestling.
and how much he high key misses the Attitude Era.
Hey, listen,
he high key missed it. Yeah, I don't blame him, man.
But you gotta understand,
man, I was in my prime. I was still penis still could get hard back then.
But every time I look at some of the old movies that we look at and stuff, it's like I remember, I don't know who said it, but he was like, somebody was saying like, if you look back at where Hollywood was 20 years ago, it's different than the 20 years ago now.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like if you go back 20 years now, it's like, 2001, but it still feels like newness still. But say you look at something in 1990 and you go back 20 years, it feels so different. Like you look at this weekend in 88, all these movies were hits.
Yep.
They were hitters. Even Iron Eagle 2, we cracked jokes on it. It was a hit. Fuck,
You know what's funny about
the only thing that wasn't a hit on that list was Cocoon. Was Cocoon 2.
Right.
That was the only one that wasn't a hit.
You want to know the real funny bit is if we were to go back to that 20 years ago, like you said, every last one of those movies would have been a hit. You're not going to see on Twitter or on YouTube like this video bombs at the box office like literally a day after it comes out.
Oh no, it was like
they saved all that venom was saved for Variety 2 weeks later when it came out and said,
Cocoon to Return probably got so much shit because here's my thing. Sure I still to this day they were going to make a third Cocoon movie, and because Cocoon to Return didn't do so well, it's like, I guess Walter Brimley, you ain't going to get your third movie. Like,
and I think that's really what, like I said, I think that's really what it come down to. A lot of these movies in the 80s that they benefited off the studios not having that response back from the fans, where they can really do what they know that works and not have it. It's kind of funny. Somebody said, well, they tried more back in the 80s. Like, it's still the same bullshit. If you want to do art, if you want to do something that the studio's against, it's going to be tough to put it out there. Yeah. That's why some movies you can admire, like, what was it? Nothing But Trouble. Like Nothing But Trouble, it was hell for WB. WB was like, yo, Dan Aykroyd, we better kick you out the goddamn building. But because he made it the way he made it, it was so unique. People still flocked to that movie despite it being just straight up bombing. So, but still, it's just that the creativity was different and the scene was different. They didn't have Twitter. That's the main thing. You didn't have Twitter. You didn't have that.
Hell, you didn't have social media, period.
You didn't have none of that. You didn't have none of that response time, so you could react to anything like that. And with one thing that, as much as I can say that the movie industry is still the same, that's the one thing that's changed. Their reactionary stuff is just very reactionary. Oh, we can do this movie now because we hear these people talking about it. We can do this, we can do that, we can do that. But at the end of the day, they're still like, that's nice, we can do that. Is it going to get us any money?
Yeah, because the audience members back in the 80s, it was just like you just went to the movies and that was it and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, somebody put that picture up of like, oh, it's the 80s. What are you watching this weekend? And I think it was like Die Hard, Back to the Future. And it was, I forgot what the other two movies were. And a lot of us was like, fuck it, we'll watch all them fucking movies because that's just what you consumed. And if you did hear about the movie, it was word of mouth because you might have your friend will sit there and say, dude, you got to see Back to the Future. It was so crazy. It was insanity. And I'm pretty sure it was the same with Flying Cars. And I'm pretty sure it was the same thing with Naked Gun and Land Before Time and all those movies. Because if you're a kid, Land Before Time, you're loving it. Oliver and Company, like Walt Disney is promoting the fuck out of that movie. But then, you're going to go see it. Ernest Saves Christmas, because Jim Varney was promoting the fuck out of Ernest Saves Christmas. You're going to go see it.
But here's the thing about that. But then you do get the movies that, and we talked about like Leonard Part 6 before it even came out. Everybody was like, no.
And people love Bill Cosby.
No. And that's like I say, even back then, I think they knew when they knew a movie was about to bomb. Ooh, the studios knew it. And WB was one of the worst offenders of that shit because they knew that was going to bomb. They were like, wait a minute, but we didn't have time. WB just staring back in the rearview mirror. Good luck.
The check clear for Bill Cosby.
It better make $2 million.
Yeah, and I mean, and the thing of it is, this whole movie was directed by David Zucker, who
the airplane, like I said, the airplane folk.
He's the same person. Him and I think it was him, Dave and Jerry Zucker, and Jim Abraham. Now it's funny that we mentioned Hot Shots. Abraham, who also wrote this movie and the 3 Naked Gun movies, also wrote Hot Shots. So it's all kind of like the same thing, even basketball to a degree too.
You had the Zuckers, like I said, the Zuckers, they stuck around all the way until Scary Movie 4.
Yep.
And it's kind of sad when you really think about it, because when I really see their legacy and I see how they was pretty much had to take what Keenen Ivory Wayans did and try to keep it going, and it clearly was inferior. It's sad to see that to me. Because like, dude, y'all made Airplane 1, Airplane 2. I mean, both Airplane movies, all 3 of the Naked Guns. Like, even when they were corny, they were funny.
Dude,
you know
basketball is fucking hilarious.
Basketball is underrated.
And maybe it's because he had Matt Stone and the other dude helping him write that movie, so that's probably what helped.
And also one of the things that a lot of people don't really give credit to is that Matt and Trey has had great writers work with them. Like really great writers work with them. And they really, and yeah, it is still clearly Trey Parker's creation and some of his jokes, but you can tell that they work with very, very sharp writers, very, very funny people. So they always had a benefit of like bouncing off of somebody that was just as intelligent, just as deep as them. That's the one thing that I always said that really worked in their favor. That's why all their satirical humor hits you at a certain point. You know what I mean? But the thing with the Zuckers, like I said, going from the Naked Gun series, and yeah, if you want to be that person, be critical, yeah, their quality came down, but it really showed how outdated it can be when they did those Scary Movie movies. And I think they also did something with superhero movie. So that just shows you how it went for them, man.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, it's just so much stuff that goes into it. It's like the fact that they actually managed to get it all together. I mean, even if you look at the cameos, it's very rare in movies and nowadays with comedy that they can just bust out that many cameos and do it in a way that's funny.
The last time, well, I don't want to say the last time, but I see it more in television now. Like I'm watching What We Do in Shadows. Oh my god,
this show was
what are the last episodes? Tilda Swinton, Batista, Wesley Snipes, Paul Rubens, Watiki, Jermaine Clement. It like all those cameos. You like, this show's awesome.
That show had no business being fucking hilarious. I was like, yo, this is hilarious.
I know. I just started the second season. The fact that I saw Tilda Swinton walk, I'm like, wait, So I just had to deal with seeing Batista. You mean, Tilda, what were you doing? You just said, oh, I'm not doing nothing. I show up.
I think what makes it funny, just to book in this though, I find it funny that later on Rowan Atkins actually took the template for Naked Gun and did Johnny English, and that's actually pretty fucking hilarious too.
I never watched the Johnny English stuff, but they say it's good. They say it's funny. It's actually
What's
legit
more
funny.
funny to me, Daniel Kaluuya's young ass is in that fucking movie.
Really?
Yes. I laugh every time because number one, I forgot he was in Skins, that TV show. So he was kind of like the up and coming actor. And I was like, oh shit, he is in this movie. Holy fuck, man, you're young as shit.
And Johnny English. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Because again, you're just like, oh yeah, he was a Brit. Of course. It's like watching an early British movie, and it's like, oh, that's right, Idris Elba is British. Of course.
Or in my experience, that's Daniel Craig. Wow, that is him. Wow. Okay.
Or young. What movie? Oh, Jason Statham popping up in Collateral. I fucking laugh to this day. His ass is in there with Tom Cruise giving him the briefcase and just bouncing. I'm like,
I was watching Lock, Stock, and Two Little Barrels, and that was Jason's second role, maybe.
Second role.
Either second or first role. But yeah, second role. But when I see him in that, I was like, wow.
Young Jason Statham.
Thank you. I was like, wow, young Jason Statham, bald as fuck.
he's like white Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman always looked old as shit, even when
here's the thing, Chris.
No, Jason Statham always looked like he was in his 40s.
Here's the thing. This is a known fact from all Brits, and I was told this. Either A, you have a small penis and a weird disposition, or you have a big penis and no hair. One of the two. You can't have both.
What is that put Idris Elba in?
He's black, dog. That's different.
Okay. Fair.
But anyway, let's just be real, y'all. This podcast went on forever.
Well,
but it was
like
fun.
an hour and 10 minutes of a pre-show, technically. So really, this podcast is only like 2 hours. If you think.
But whatever. Look here, bright side of life. We went too long, but anyway, we had
fun though. That's what
we had fun. Yeah, we're gonna have more fun next week. Because next week, I'm just gonna break out the good old chestnut. We doing Men in Tights next week. We got to get that out the way, man. Because good Lord, I cannot wait to talk about Dave Chappelle and his first time on camera, looking extremely young
and green, but still funny.
And he had that weird thing where his teeth kind of stuck out a little bit.
But anyways, guys,
and his DC accent was more out there because you heard all that country mixed in with that New York sound. That DC niggas.
Tyler Perry, Maryland's below the Mason-Dixon line, but
So look. The point is, y'all, next week, Men in Tights, Mel Brooks, Carrie Elways, and yes, Isaac Hayes is in it too. Anyways,
we'll catch you later. Peace.